Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Localhost TF2 here at Fullerton. My name's Tisamano. I'm joined for this next cast by Sandblast and Banny. Sandblast, how are you doing right now? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. A little tired,
Yeah.
recharging myself here. But I did want to cast, knowing I probably was gonna make it to like the top three. Just had some fun with a couple buddies, but I'm having a great time, man. Super excited for this game.
Yeah.
A lot of homies in the server that I'm excited to talk about, and really just go through this whole game. It's gonna be awesome. The upper match against them was a super exciting.
Yeah.
I'm super happy for Soapy Logan specifically. Watching them come out.
Yeah.
They're turning heads. I'm proud of them. But a great experience so far. Super happy. A LAN finally happened since like RGB. It's a blessing, seriously.
How's it back? How's it back to be on LAN and like meet all these guys, meet all your friends, meet some new people as well? How you might have not been able to see before. Campy, his first LAN. How's it great? To meet all those guys.
I mean, Campy's a good friend of mine. I've known Campy probably for like 4 or 5 years. It's just that he lives on the other side of the country. First time meeting Banny, first time meeting you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess being, especially some of like the higher level players, it's really cool to like finally meet them. And especially some of like the, part of the community that are just a little lesser known that, that know me, and I get to just meet so many new people. People are coming up to me, signing things. It's really just an awesome time.
Yeah.
So it's super great.
Yeah, I just want to also give a big shout out to Sandblast. It is my first time meeting him. I've been anticipating this moment for a long time, but he's been probably one of my favorite people that I've met so far at this LAN. Been, just a really fun guy to hang out with. He brings a lot of energy. They were getting real hyped up in their match versus Witness Gaming. So everyone in the venue was like just glued to watching their match. It was really awesome. And outside of the tournament, he's been super hospitable. The Ford Gaming House. You guys all saw the house tour. The house tour. A lot of us are going to be probably heading back there later tonight to wrap things up and just end this thing on a really high note. So thank you, Sandblast, again for all you brought to this event. Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, I wanted to shout out everyone here who came up to me. If you're here watching on the stream, pull up, say hi. I want to meet everyone here the most I can. But anyway, I mean, enough about me. Let's I want to get ready about this match here. I mean, so elimination match. Witness Gaming, probably wasn't expecting to be, thrown into losers as early as they probably would have liked. A little shocking that they, let Bagel through. Historically, that's a really good map for G6, but I assume they learned their lesson. Maybe they're just testing the waters, seeing how Alpha can play on Koth with them, because obviously Alpha replaced Yite, as Yite had an emergency, couldn't play out the season or this LAN. So probably just testing a little bit, but now everything's on the table right now. This is for guaranteed third place, whoever loses this. So it's a little scary for both teams, and I know that, G6 doesn't really have anything to lose. They placed their seed right now. Everything's on them right now, and Witness Gaming has all the pressure. It's like, man, we dropped the losers around earlier than we were supposed to. How are they going to think about it? I'm sure they're fine. They have a good mental game. They don't really let that stuff get to them. And G6 is a really solid team, and now they're, doing it online and now on LAN. They've really solidified themselves as top team.
Yeah, it's actually a good point that you make there. Is like the remaining 3 teams are the top 3 seeds that we sort of projected going into this tournament. Though there is that swap with G6 currently occupying that upper spot in the lower bracket. Yeah, I'll swap with you. We're getting something to eat. Oh, really? You're supposed to be casting soon. But hold on, I'm in the middle of a cast, my friend. Sorry about that. Marmalou is he's actually going to be taking over for me at some point, so hopefully he doesn't wander too far away. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So G6, Witness, they've switched places. G6 now comes in, I guess, 2nd seed at the moment, as opposed to 3rd seed. They've been looking really solid on LAN, but Witness Gaming, I don't know if you saw their match just earlier today. They were playing, how you expect Witness Gaming to play. Maybe that lower bracket slip was a fluke. Who knows?
So what they've proven now.
Yep, it's time to prove it. So they're really going to be fighting for this, because I think there is maybe a little bit of a, I don't know, is there a rivalry between these teams? What do you think?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, obviously they're all friends on this team. They're all super homies, but I mean, in the server it's different. I know that Witness Gaming, definitely probably doesn't respect them as much as players as they probably should. because Witness Gaming is a team just full of like super talented people. But you know, G6 proved it that they can hang in the top 3, and they will be in the top 3 for the foreseeable future. And it's super exciting to see this match. I know we have some people joining the server. G6 was MGing a little bit, probably just getting warmed up. I know they just came in.
Yeah.
Witness Gaming, the only benefit of being in loser side, specifically in loser semis, now we're in losers finals, is it's same thing in like Melee or other fighting games. If you're playing for that 4th spot, like 4th place, you don't stop playing if you're winning. So
Yeah.
they just came off of a match. They're warm. They're on fire. G6 just came off MGing. So a little bit of a different warm-up routine. That's how I consider it. So coming from the lower bracket has its advantages. You play a lot of TF2. You can get really drained out. Trust me, I played for about 11 hours yesterday. I was fried after, you know, that Metalworks game, if you guys were watching that. That was a lot of TF2, and
Yeah.
my mental stamina just couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
So
At what point do you sort of reach that where it's like the sweet spot between you're warm but you're not drained? Do you think Witness is going to be at that spot?
I don't think so. They're not nearly gonna, they're probably going to play less than half of what they played yesterday. That was a lot of games that were played yesterday.
Yeah.
I would say for me personally, I could probably sit down and play for about 6 hours before I start to like plateau and I start to like stop doing good anymore. Like I could feel like my aim roaring, like, you know, winding down, my energy slowly drop.
Yeah.
But again, when you're on LAN, you know, when you have Patty shouting at you from across the venue, and you have you know, Psy guy saying something stupid in the mic, it just changes the entire energy, and then you go from level 6 hype, you just maxed out, and
Yeah.
and that's what you need on LAN, and that's why, you know, we, you know, really kept the energies up. We wanted to keep the energy up, we did, and that's just what you need. Witness Gaming and, you know, G6, they're all homies with each other. They're gonna keep the energies high. I just talked to Soapy and Logan because they're my good friends of mine. They're ready, and this is gonna be a good game.
Alright.
Just comes down to really just how Witness Gaming's gonna, you know, treat a lot of these mids. Alpha's been playing all right as the new pickup. He's been having a pretty all right lane, it looks like. Caps have been doing good too. So I'm interested to see the head-to-head between the scouts personally. But again, Laz and Ash will always for me probably be right now some of the best soldiers.
Yeah.
Like synergy-wise soldiers. They're pretty awesome. So watching them play is pretty amazing. So
Yeah, definitely.
hopefully we can see some awesome synergy. I want to see some crazy double bombs. Laz is an amazing jumper, so Soapy. This is going to be an awesome game because mechanically all these players are so talented, so it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, the soldier synergy from both these teams have been pretty on point, especially in the last games, like a G6. You know, Rikuso and Soapy have been doing wonders on these COF maps. I did want to ask you guys, you know, we've talked about that LAN environment. How is it different? You know, it's one thing when you're in your room, you know, you've got all of your like amenities with you, and you know, you don't have anyone just standing behind you. You know, a lot of these players, there's a lot of spectators, and they're just kind of standing behind these players. How is it to kind of have all those people like looking over your shoulder, looking at everything you do, watching your mistakes, watching, you know, the good things you do as well as the bad? How does that affect your mental going into these high pressure situations?
I'll let Sam Bless talk about that, but one element of the LAN environment is computer issues tend to be a problem. That's actually apparently what the delay is. I'm gonna go check on that situation real quick, so I'll let Sam Bless respond to the rest of that. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
So the LAN environment for me, usually I'm a typer
Yeah.
and a taunter online, and I'll do the same thing on LAN. I remember very vividly, I two-shot Alpha when he had a 185 buff and screamed, "You are terrible," across the entire venue and stared him in the eyes. But again, that's part of the game. It's a great time. So I mean, that's different. I mean, if you remember the old ESEA lands, well, definitely some harsher stuff you can say, but I love the energy of just, you know, just screaming and like,
Yeah.
you know, when you do something cool. Like I got smoked. I remember I got killed by, I think, Alexandros. He like airshot me.
Yeah.
And he like yelled, like he screamed like, "You suck, Sandy." And I was like, damn, this guy's in my head for me now. But no, it's a good time. The smack talk makes LAN more fun. And you can't take it to heart. It's a video game. It keeps the energy going.
Yeah.
It's not a sport. It's not a sport, an e-sport, you know, without, you know, the fun little crap talk. Love it. It's a good time. So, and it keeps the energy up for your team. You know, the people behind you love it.
Yeah.
You know, it really is super fun.
No, it definitely becomes more of a spectator sport. And as we have more of these teams, more of these players in the server, I am going to kind of press you for maybe some predictions. Now, it can be as vague as who you think is going to pop off, who you think the playmakers for this match are going to be, or who do you think is going to win this first map actually outright?
I'm probably gonna say I don't know what the maps are, so forgive me.
Yeah.
I'm a little unfamiliar with the bands.
I assume we're going to be starting with process, but I don't actually know myself.
I mean, map 1, if I had to guess,
Yeah.
I would probably give it to Witness 5-3 if it's on process.
Okay.
They're a strong process team.
It's going to be a process, granary, and bagel are going to be the maps for this best of 3.
I don't agree with letting Bagel slide because now what the problem is if G6 sticks around or they win a map,
Yeah.
you know, they're probably the second best Bagel team in North America. They are better than 100% better than Witness on that map. They beat them in playoffs online,
Yeah.
and now they beat them on LAN more convincingly. I did beat them on Bagel as well a couple seasons ago. Yes, on the Exile team.
Yeah.
We did. I don't think Bagel's their map. Maybe they know something I don't. Yeah, not a Bagel team person.
It's interesting that they've done this before actually, where they've lost on Bagel. They did this against us, I think, in the last playoffs. They lost on Bagel, but then they ran it back, and they were willing to play it again and again and again, even if they lost previously. So I guess they're just confident. Maybe they just think, oh, it was a fluke. You know, maybe we're always supposed to win that map. But it's a bit of a gamble for sure, because G6 I think has beaten them on it a couple times maybe, and yeah, that could go either way. The map that I'm surprised is in there is Granary personally, because in the RGL playoffs when these teams faced off, G6 looked very lost on Granary. They had Witness Gaming on the ropes, but then, you know, Logan, I don't even think knew how to roll out to mid. So hopefully, you know, you think Logan's prepared now? Like, does he know what he's doing here? Is Granary going to be a better showing for them here?
To be fair, if you're leaving these maps open after getting smoked on them, you're probably reviewing, you're probably thinking about something. Teams are demo reviewing here in their hotel rooms, which is pretty crazy to me because I'm definitely not demo reviewing in my hotel room. There's actually the polar opposite of talking about TF2, which is fine. But, you know, it was super, you know, it's super cool to see people like reviewing for the LAN and trying to figure out how to play because I know both these teams want it, you know. And I know that the pop-off will be emphatic because I know that if G6 does win this series, I'm probably running over off the cast and dapping up Soapy Meister. I have to. Because yesterday when he beat Witness Gaming, I popped off with him and Logan. We started yelling. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I hyped up the boys. Yeah, you got to have it. But if we're playing process, which we are, I'm going to give it 5-3 for Witness. They have really solid mids on this map. Probably the hardest team I've played against. In the RGL era for mids on process. For the couple seasons I've played, they're a solid team, and I don't like playing process against them. Their soldiers are just so fearless. They just land on you.
Yeah.
Brand Slam just runs across the point, and somehow we lose up top control, and then we lose the mid.
Yeah.
So now will that change with Alpha? Not sure. I'm sure, you know, he's been a top player since pretty much like 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
He's been playing for a while. So I'm not too worried about his performance. I want to see, I think it's going to come down to each teams on just the soldiers on mids. How are they going to make space for the team? How are they going to make the enemies kite into like a back position? That's really dictates the mid. How can you cut off the vision of your enemies? That's what the thing about process is. You can corral them into a spot where they can't see when the bombers are coming over or where a scout's going to push over. It's really tough. That's why going sides like right aren't as favored because you just lose so much vision from your demo, your medic. So your med's not going to know when they're getting bombed. If a scout's going to barrel around a corner with a 185 buff. So you got to be careful in a lot of situations today. Not like your traditional snake waters or, you know, your gully where you can kind of see everything at all times. Process you really can't. So you got to be a little careful. And Witness does it very, very well.
Yeah, on that question of visibility, just real quick, we did talk about Alpha joining the team Alpha, he's kind of known for his very off-class heavy playstyle. Do you, from what you've seen of Witness and what you know of how they play, do you think they're gonna allow him to kind of do that, or do you think they're gonna kind of restrain him, like tame him back, make sure he's just playing that kind of standard flank scout role, or do you think they're gonna actually like push him and allow him to off-class as much as he likes?
I think Witness Gaming have fully embraced Alpha, and what he brings to the table. We played a match against them on this very map just a few days ago, actually before this LAN, and the only round that they won was because Alpha sniped 6 people in a row. So I think that they know that that's a new tool that they have, and they're going to let Alpha use it. Though, of course, with the lower round timer, letting a sniper just wait for picks isn't really going to work as well. So Alpha needs to be hitting his shots if he's going to snipe. But I think Alpha will be busting that out, and he can win his team rounds. It's going to be a lot of pressure onto skis, especially to be mindful of those sniper sight lines and to just withhold under the pressure, because that's really the Witness Gaming style is people just constantly kind of like taking what space they can until it just overwhelms you, and then your medic pops, and then Wall Guy's just on the other side of the world, and he's never going to counter pop. So that's what Witness Gaming is going to try to do. So if Alpha can be a tool for them to add that extra layer of pressure, they absolutely will do it. But I will say, I've been playing a bit against G6 on this map as well, and I think that they're gonna come out of the gate playing confident, playing aggressive. When I notice that they've been the most successful, it's when everyone on their team just goes. They've been dry pushing so much. We played them on Viac, we played them on Process, and some of the timings they would catch us on was just unexpected, because they're just dry pushing, and then suddenly bot mode's just like holding W at you with no fear. And I think that they're all kind of on the same page about that play style. It's kind of reminiscent, honestly, of like an old Witness Gaming style that they used to have. So this could be quite a legendary clash here. And I just will mention, I think bot mode was having some computer issues, so that's the situation that is just holding this up right now.
Server, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, ROS HNJ aim.com. So hopefully maybe aim's gonna be subbing in, doubtful. But I mean, the Alpha Sniper, I mean, they had Yite. I'm sure they're used to it.
Yeah.
Yite's a solid off-classer, but I would say Alpha is probably right now that Slemmy is officially retired, no point of return. Shout out to my boy Jaden, love you. Let's play Valorant when I get home. Alpha's probably just the best sniper right now.
You think? Yeah.
I don't think I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay was popping off.
Jay with me on sniper. He's either hitting everything or he's hitting nothing.
So you think Alpha's more consistent?
Alpha and Kev, even though Kev's not here, very consistent sniper, which is weird. I've lost a Kev sniper before. Yeah, it left a good taste in my mouth. It's actually saddening. But Alpha Sniper is very consistent. It works very well. He's a very good off-classer.
Yeah.
I wish there was more off-class in this LAN. And not a lot of people are going for like back caps or cool spy plays, and that brings the hype if you get like a backstab or you hit a nice headshot.
This match,
that's the round timer. You can't really slow down the game to that pace anymore.
Yeah, but at the same time, it can add that extra layer of pressure to maybe create some of those openings, because teams might start pushing forward, create some of that backfield area where the spy can uncloak. And I actually recently been finding spy to be a little more relevant. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I just feel like
I haven't played on the config enough.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some spy plays here tonight. But who will be the victim? It's hard to predict. Skis, I'm hoping that you turn around.
Yeah, I know Alpha's an off-classer. I see him play spy a lot. He's a huge spy player. I haven't seen him much this LAN play. Even in our match on Metalworks, that was 56 minutes long. I didn't see him play spy once, which was shocking. And I keep a pretty keen eye, and I'm pretty good at finding spies like that.
Yeah.
So, pretty shocked to see that he wasn't off-classing spy, but
maybe just waiting for the right moment to decloak and let loose a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, you got to find the right moment, and especially with 3 minutes, you got to work quick and kind
Yeah.
of just turn whatever situation you're in into a good situation. So, even though it's not favored for you, you just got to make it happen. But looks like we have 11. We're still waiting on that PC issue from bot mode. It looks like everyone from Witness is here. So I don't know what the ETA on that's going to be.
Okay, I got maybe a couple other topics we could discuss to continue killing the time here.
Yeah,
What do you got?
So, what about the medic situation here? So
that's true.
in the last,
He's lol
in the last
guy.
match we watched,
A lot.
a lot of what gave Witness Gaming the upper hand was, Cookie Jake not able to survive, getting caught by some Ubers. Do you think Skis, how does he compare to Cookie Jake? How do you think he's going to do, in this match?
This LAN is the best I've ever seen Skis play.
Really?
And I told that to him.
Dang.
Yesterday in that Koth on that bagel match,
Yep.
I remember I was right behind Skis when they won 4-2, and I said, "You literally are playing perfect." His calling, Skis is one of the best callers right now. His calls are so good. He supports his team. I've never seen a medic like that.
Yeah.
Like at this LAN calm, like the way that Skis calms, and how easy it is to know what he wants to do, how receptive it is. He, out of all the medics at this LAN, by far, I can imagine. May as well is a very good calmer. So is Guy. But Skis' LAN, when I was watching and listening into like their just the comms and what people are saying, Skis' like how he was calling his positioning, bouncing it back off Logan, off Haps, off bot mode.
Yeah.
It worked so good, and he was the only medic using the Solemn Vow to its maximum potential. Literally calling like literally on his HUD, he'll hover over an enemy, and if they're red HP, it'll like hover over and it'll like flash red for like a quarter second, and he'll comment, and then still people just go deep and kill him.
Okay.
Like
Interesting.
yeah, like Skis' comms right now are immaculate, and it's the best I've ever. I wish I watched him play more this LAN, but Skis is playing almost near perfect. I'm so happy he's playing great.
Yeah.
I would credit a lot of that bagel into Skis.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's very, very disciplined this LAN, and also, he's not afraid to like milk Ubers. Like I literally heard him say like he's like, I'm not popping this shit. Like I'm like 6 times to Caps. Like I don't like, come here now.
Yeah.
Hauled him down, and I was like, wow, like no one's ever done that when I like play with them. So it's like it was really cool to see like a medic like just like control the pace of the game like that, because not often medics really do that.
Yeah. On the flip side, lol guy probably more well known for his mechanics and just his ability to live in insane situations. How do you think that's going to compare to maybe Skis' more call, style nature?
I mean, in the meta right now, where it seems like, and my team didn't play that way, and we countered it pretty well for the most part.
Yeah.
Where it just seems like soldiers is kind of just throwing their lives away, 2-for-1 on the med, and it's not even worth it for Lol Guy. I feel like, because he mechanically is better than Skis, but I mean, Skis' positioning still good. I mean, obviously at the end of the day, Lol Guy. Yeah, they're like Skis. Shout out to Skis. Love that man. Skis is great. They're both amazing players, but obviously mechanically, I don't even think you can argue that Lol Guy is just mechanically better.
Yeah.
The only one that at the tournament that can probably like really like toe to toe with him mechanically is May. And I've played with both those players before. And they're both just incredible. So I mean, it's really gonna come down to if Witness Gaming's gonna just sell out for Skis, that they make sure they get Skis.
Yeah.
I know when Skis was on Froyo, that's when that meta kind of started rolling into effect. Even on Ford Gaming, I think it was season 6 where we got third again. We just on Snakewater, we're just like, just fucking kill Skis, just kill him.
Yeah.
And it worked. It started working because that wasn't a match and we lost. We lost 5-2, and we were just like, just kill Skis. We don't care anymore. Just murder him. And it worked somewhat, and now teams are like refining it.
Yeah.
So it's a new meta, which is weird, but playing against it was kind of all right. It's just like I was just playing a soldier shooting simulator, but
Yeah.
it was all right at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes. Is you gotta, if the soldiers are gonna play that way, you gotta just be disciplined as a combo scout. And
Yeah.
I think in the previous match that we watched, High Five wasn't quite on top of it, and that's why also Cookie Jake was struggling. So we'll see if Caps has what it takes here to keep Skis alive. It sounds like they've got a decent system figured out as well. But yeah, this whole like double soldier for the med sort of style, it's familiar, yet the the whole like the extent to it is kind of ramped up recently, especially with Witness Gaming. I'd say they were kind of the ones to popularize it,
Yeah.
and a lot of the other teams were kind of just like, well, if you can't beat them, join them, kind of thing. So we started following suit, going deep just as much, just as hard, and just at least trying to kill the other medic. And yeah, I mean it works out okay. It's often kind of preferable to at least play aggressive and get that kill, because if you're just playing passive and scared,
Yeah.
you might just get nothing. So you might as well just go for it, match the aggression. And that's what I know a lot of people like to see, is just so much action, so much aggression and chaos, rather than just, that slow style. So that's kind of where the meta is at the moment. But I will certainly be curious to see if there's any teams that could figure out a way to really slow the game down. If we still had like a team like 7 or something around,
Yeah.
I'd be so curious to see how they'd match up, against like Witness Gaming and such. Yeah, but I think both teams are capable of that. So yeah, it's just going to be a matter of who hits their shots really when it comes to the soldiers, which scouts are in position, which medics are hitting the serfs, and those kinds of things are kind of hard to predict,
Yeah.
So
And you guys both pocket scouts. Well, Benny, you can kind of play everything, but lately been playing that pocket scout role. Sandblast,
yes.
I guess probably primarily known for the pocket scouts. What do you think of the pocket scouts in the server? Obviously, they're all good, they're all goated, but when it just comes to play style and how they lead their team, Branch Slam, he's been popping off, Caps as well. What do you think of that kind of pocket scout matchup we got going on so far?
I mean, Branson's playing good. He's having some errors, I've noticed. When I played against him, he had a good Viduct game against us, but Metalwork, he slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
But Caps is playing good. I mean, I would say, I would feel like a lot of the scout, the only scout, in my opinion, that is playing above and beyond this LAN is Jay. There's really, in my opinion, even all the combo scouts, we're all doing our jobs.
Yeah.
I feel like right now in the meta, it's harder to just absolutely just dominate, because there's just with how the soldiers are playing, especially on mid fights, which are the most chaotic typically, it's just harder to take positioning faster, because you have to worry about players like Soapy, Laz, Ash,
Just
who
bombing
are
in.
ready to just sink on your medic at any point in the game. So it's a little bit tougher, but everyone's doing good. I mean, there's no combo scout that's doing bad this LAN. Like I played great. Caps is playing great. Branson's playing great. Banny's playing great. Obviously, everyone's playing great. No one's really beefing, which is good. It's going to be a close matchup. I mean, obviously, I think in a vacuum, Branson's just a better player. He's been playing longer in Invite. He definitely practices more than Caps, I'd imagine. Really just comes down to how the teams are gonna how they're gonna function.
Yeah.
G6 obviously Witness doesn't sleep on them. They know that they're a good team, so they're gonna respect them this event, and kind of just make sure that they can keep Soapy in check, because the amount of space that man makes is crazy. He's not afraid to go deep, and he also bombs like 100 HP, which no one does. So if you want to get
Doesn't wait for a buff.
yeah, if you want to become high invite on soldier, bomb with 100 HP, your team will love you. Doesn't matter if you feed, just make space.
Yeah, that's true. Be a team player, if you're gonna be like a roaming soldier, a pocket soldier, whatever. If those openings present themselves, you got to go for it. And I think G6, that's really what they're trying to do. Like you said earlier, if Skis gets a call on someone, he spots it with a solemn bow. If someone does some damage, it seems like G6, they're willing to just go all in to chase those opportunities down. So that'll be really interesting, because I mean, Witness Gaming, one of the things that always happens is players get weak, but they just somehow survive. They just never quite die. Lol guy especially. So if G6 are on point with their collapses and their chases, then maybe we're going to see a little bit more of a chaotic game for both teams, rather than just Witness Gaming holding their Uber ad the whole game and just slowly steamrolling it up.
Yeah. All right.
But I think right now would be a good time if I just could remind everyone who's about to watch this match about some things going on here in the background. We are still fundraising for the prize pool. The crowdfunding campaign has been killing it. Thanks you guys who have contributed so far. Yeah, absolutely. Prize pool right now is exceeding $6,000. So some very generous members of the community have helped that happen. We've had a few people drop, hundreds of dollars at one time, even like $1,000 donation here and there. So Very kind of you guys to support that. We've got a raffle going on for all the donators. So if you want to have a chance to win an unusual hat, it's the Disco Beatdown California cap to commemorate this event here in California. But we also got a signed mouse pad. Every player signed it. You signed it, Sandblast.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth like $5 million.
There you go. It's a hot commodity, one of a kind item. So you can enter into that raffle. You know what? Hold this mic real quick. Let me go grab it again.
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, a lot of cool stuff you can win. I mean, we have a mouse pad
A lot
band.
of
He's bringing
cool
it on
stuff.
screen right now.
There's a big old mask
I
pad
have.
as well.
You can get my signature that looks like a third grader wrote it because I broke my right hand.
Do you remember where you signed it?
Somewhere over here. I next to no Marmalou signed after me. When did I sign? I don't remember actually. Right here. Yeah, right there.
It's got a smiley face.
Yeah, I did a little happy face. I had a little derpy little smiley
My name's
faces.
on there. All the teams, yeah, we made sure everyone signed it. So
All the players.
Yep.
Yeah.
this is going
Nice.
to be one of the prizes for the raffle. So be sure to enter that by donating prize pool.
Of course.
You can also buy merch over on shop.resup.gg. And of course, thanks again to our sponsors, Face It, RGL, and Vaxi. Got some Vaxi gaming mice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I feel good.
that's the real prize that people are fighting for here. Is those gaming mice, I'm sure.
A lot of mice at this LAN. I brought
Yeah, yeah.
3. I sold one to debt.
Really? You
Gave
sold
him-
one.
yeah,
Making
gave-
money at land.
Yeah,
There you
gave-
go.
Gave him a homie discount. I gave him
Oh,
a
really?
Viper Ultimate for $50.
Nice.
So, yeah, I know Habib and I and Alpha all got matching mice. We're on a different echelon of thinking with our final mice.
Their mouse is insane. If you've never held one of those things, they're so light.
41 grams of pure magnesium. I don't know. We're just different.
Is it the mouse of the gods?
Of course.
Yeah.
There's a new one coming out later this year. It's a TENS collab. I'll be gonna be grabbing that
Well, we
one.
don't need to hear about those mice. Vaxi mice are
Yeah.
superior.
This is true.
obviously. So, thanks to Vaxi for reminding us of how high
Superior
the bar
mice.
is set in the gaming mouse space.
Mhm.
Yeah, and also, of course, we gotta thank Localhost for having us here.
Seriously.
Yeah,
yeah.
space.
This event has been really nice. How you guys been enjoying the place?
I love it so far. I was a little worried, looking at the photos with a lot of the people going to be here, the spacing issue, how it seemed everything was tight. But
Yeah.
once I came out and, it seemed so awesome. Just, especially the environment. It's obviously connected to a Five Below because I think Five Below and the Localhost or Nerd Street have like a little collab thing going on
Yeah.
where they're going to start like putting little LAN stands and stores. Probably the coolest thing because I could just literally walk across the room and get a water bottle, a Red Bull.
Yeah.
I bought a phone charger there. Like, there's everything.
It's super convenient.
It's super
dude.
convenient.
It really is.
But I'm having a blast. I mean, I'm gonna be at more LANs for sure. I mean, I know there's an RGL in Boston, whether I play or not. But I'm probably not gonna be playing. I'm gonna pull up just to have fun. Keep the Ford and Airbnb going.
As it looks
But
like
we
we
do
are
have-
going to go
yeah.
live soon.
Yeah, everyone's in the server. Bot mode got his computer issue resolved, so we're gonna get this match started. This is gonna be the lower bracket final to determine who goes out in third place, who makes it into the grand finals. We got Leica G6 versus Witness Gaming fighting it out here in a best of 3 series. It's process, it's granary, it's bagel. It's gonna be some of the best high-level TF2 action. So let's wait for this to get started, and I'll let you guys take it away here on the upcoming mid. But who are you gonna be watching here as this game gets started?
I want to watch Soapy.
Yeah.
Watching him roll out on the demo, I want to see how he's going to dictate the pace. Because right now, guys, we are going live into the losers finals. Witness Gaming versus G6. We are going to be getting it started now. G6 is on the blue team, Witness Gaming on the red team. We're going to be watching Soapy Meister here, going to be doing his signature rollout here. Let's see how he's going to be going, how fast he's going to go. Getting off. Let's see how he hits the serve. Hits the jump perfectly. Right onto the Artist. Going to hit a fat rocket on him. Artist going to have to catch a bow here. Good positioning so far from G6. Going to start scaling the right-hand side. A big bomb again from Soapy.
Soapy Buster going in.
Going to miss the air shot onto Artist, but it's okay because bot mode's on the flank. Trying to help clean up. 2 frags going in favor of Witness Game, but instantly G6 coming back, lapsing with 4 frags of their own. Artist with 3 HP. It's going to be pretty much a full wipe here for either team. It depends. 6 HP combined on the side of Witness Gaming, and bot mode going to one-tap him with the winger, and that's going to be the first mid going to G6. Good pacing. Soapy absolutely coming up big in that mid. Taking
Super
a ton of
explosive.
space.
Yeah. Yeah, super explosive stuff from everyone on the side of like G6. Those soldiers just bombing in instantly, and they were just able to get the key early picks, getting a lot of damage onto Logan, and then getting onto a no, a lot of damage on the artist, and then getting onto Logan. My bad. So now they are going to be holding this mid right here. Because the meds did die at around the same time, Ubers are gonna be around even. Logai does have a tiny bit of Uber ad, but you gotta wonder if that's just artificial due to building just a little bit better. So I'm not sure if they're gonna know about it. So it's gonna be our first stalemate here. It's gonna be interesting to see how G6 try and break it. What do you think about this, Sandblast? How do you think they're gonna try and go and get into the second here?
It'll be interesting. I mean, process is tough to sack on. It's a very linear. Two is very linear. It's tough to get behind. You can't really flank IT because Laz watching it. If you high bomb, Laz again is also watching it, and you can't land shutter or roll out because there's already a scout there. But they're just going to be trying to muscle their way in through upper IT here. Rakuso and Soapy kind of taking the helm, spamming it bot mode as well. Caps as well. They're putting everyone besides Logan there pretty much. And they're going to win the damage trade. Soapy's going to do some good damage to the soldiers. Laz going to have to come back and get a buff here. But again, no real movement yet from G6.
Yeah.
So again, playing at their pace, but 1:45 on the shot clock. So we're gonna see what the next move here is from them.
Yeah, so that first attempt didn't quite get them much. They're gonna try this again here. Gonna be rotating, it looks like their heals instead into sewer. So IT doesn't work, then you can try from the other side of the map. They're going sewer. Actually, it looks like it's maybe a distraction play as Soapy is still here at choke. They're gonna be starting to move their way through sewer just to draw eyes and draw spam away from that choke. Actually, Rakuso and Soapy are there in the choke, and here it goes. The double soldier bomb is coming through. They get a little bit of damage on top of the point, but really not much in the way of kills or anything there. So now Witness Gaming looking to respond back as they pressure here into the choke. Going to be getting some pressure in sewer as well, and looking to see if they can take this mid back with just one pick. A good bomb from Laz. He sometimes does get the demo pick there. You know, he can just hit those two directs real quick. Habib dies to that sometimes. So, oh yeah, this chase is coming right back. So you just keep trading one for one, going back and forth here.
Though,
and now Skis a little bit isolated away from his team. Caps is now also overextended, but Skis is going to find at least his way into choke. Logan, is he going to be able to save him? Just fighting here, Artist in the middle of the yard. So he's going to back up. Oh. Yeah, Logan doing a good job of slowing down Witness just a bit here as they roll through choke, buying time for his spawners to get back here, but Witness Gaming has gotten through the choke. They're trying to get the high ground. Laz gets piped, Grand Slam getting spammed. Are they going to commit this? Witness Gaming needs to make a decision because if G6 goes for this and they fight this, it could collapse on Witness in the choke. Artist maybe slightly overextended as he tries to jump out.
He's
he gets
so
out,
low.
just barely.
Oof.
And
Yeah.
now they're just going to retreat, but here we are with the 10 seconds on the clock. And the Uber exchange happens. They drop Artist. They drop Laz. The numbers going in favor of G6. The Uber comes out from Witness Gaming as well. They are going to have a little bit of cap time, a little bit of overtime. The 3-minute round timer is forcing them to go for this right now. And maybe it's just what they needed. They needed that urgency. They needed that aggression to come out. And now they have the demo and the soldier impact. That's going to be a lot less spam on these choke points as they bust through. Ash pre-bombing onto 4, but he's going to take so much damage. Grand Slam trying to get across as well. Rakuso gets onto the point. Spawners are up now, but is it too little too late? Last bomb
cap
the point.
time.
Just so much onto the point, but Soapy's also going for the point, doing a lot of damage. It's going to be a whole wipe from G6. They just couldn't quite lock out the spawners from Witness Gaming, and they couldn't get that cap time or kill, you know, any of the people that fought them in the choke. So Witness Gaming holding that in a 4v6 with no demo.
Yeah, little tough there from G6. They committed a little bit too hard for the point. Caps needed to just get a little bit of that cap time with the time that they had if they were in spawn. Back off, get 185, and then kill the soldiers that bomb the point because they're not going to have good positioning. So just unlucky pacing of the last fight there. Guy though, having a full ad. Going to be taking it in through Al-Qaeda, looks like. I don't like this positioning from whatever Scout does. If they went a little bit faster, he could have been caught there. Brand Slam already making a ton of space with Artist, Ash, and Laz. Here come the bombers. Laz going to get air body blocked by Rakuso and is going to crater, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter. Laz did his job. Soapy is going to die. Caps is going to find 2 somehow. They're going to be pushing lobby. I don't find out how. I didn't really see why Alpha went for a play there. Because you have ad, it's pushable. No reason to go for a play there. You already had even numbers. Cap the point, push Laz, try and force the med. Gonna have to slow it down now because Laz is a spawner, Alpha's dead now. So gonna be even out here for the stalemate here. But G6 almost getting coast to coasted right here. So we're gonna see what their move here is. Soapy gonna try and lock down the far left door here. Brand Slam gonna take a ton of damage. Trying to find a way that they can get Laz or Alpha to 2-man here. So waiting
Yeah.
on the opposite.
Actually,
Looks like they do have a sniper, actually.
yeah.
Alpha is going to be on the sniper in lobby. He gets the shot off on the Rakuso. Good stuff from him. Looks like he's peeking through 5. He gets the number on the Sophie Meister. This guy is just going insane right now, popping off. They do lose Artist, however, as they, like a G6, do use their Uber through lobby. Lab's going to be dying to a sentry gun in the back lines right there. So now, like a G6, they're in a bit of a tricky scenario. They do have some space to work with here, but they're down Uber ad right now. And it looks like Witness Gaming, they're just going to regroup and get ready to take this Uber in. And this is going to be maybe the first round we're going to see here. Sandblast, what do you think of this position for Witness Gaming?
I mean, it's great right now. I mean, Alpha, again, we talked about the consistency, you know, before the game started, and look what he did. Cracked open the map first team and got G6 to, force Uber. But the gun's going to spam down. Rakuso's a little too far up for his own good right now, but here comes the Uber. Artist going to instantly lock down that right door. 3 players in spawn right now from G6. 2 in Nest. Rakuso and Soapy on the point, and this is going to be a pretty clean round. I mean, Texas with blast push. Artist right into the spawn door. 2 people in spawn, 1 in Nest, 2 on the left side. It's almost unwinnable. So good first round. Great effort from G6, though. They're showing signs of life, which is great. So we know we're going to have a good series. Really excited to see this next mid here.
Yeah, but definitely got to give credit to Alpha there. We mentioned, his sniper can win them rounds, and I'd say it pretty much won them that round. Gets those 2 picks, gets the force, and then they just push off that advantage. So now into the next mid. We're going to see if G6 can be as successful here as they were in the last mid, getting all those kills. There goes Soapy. He's jumping in first. Same thing happening from Witness Gaming, but actually Ash is going to go down. Lab's going to get denied. Kills are going well for G6 as Artist goes down as well, and G6 is on the chase, catching out Grand Slam as well in the choke. It's just Laz and Lol Guy on the retreat. They're already out the lobby. That's 5 up still from G6. They could even potentially pressure for a spawn camp here, but do you think that might be a little bit too greedy? Could it backfire?
I don't think so. I mean, their soldiers can jump in pretty deep right now. It's now or never to do it. We have a pause, though. Don't know if it's tech or tac.
Could be. It is 30 seconds still in the future, so not right now. So maybe, a Leica G6 win this round and they Witness Gaming trying to regroup, or maybe they just get pushed back to their last. It's kind of hard to tell at the moment. Hopefully it is tac and not another technical issue. But what do you guys think about these mids? So far, Leica G6 have been looking like they've been having these mids on lock. They've just been having maybe a little bit of trouble getting it all the way to Witness Gaming's last and converting it, as we do see things start to pick back up.
I mean, Witness Gaming needs to make a move faster, it seems. G6 is initiating these mids, but they're going to push off this 20 ad, it looks like, maybe. Nope, they're just kind of peeking the flank here. Nothing really going to happen here. They're going to cap. But HUD's a little messed up. It'll fix itself shortly after the little pause there. We're sorry about that. And never mind, we're back to normal, it seems.
I'll just update it.
Oh yeah, it should be done. It was only like a minute and a half pause, so we should be good. But again, Laz gonna just try and get in. He's gonna kill Soapy, which is fine. But Logan gonna find some stray pipes. So good stuff to Logan. Kind of just shoot him in the last group. Wow.
That's gonna create a lot of openings here.
So a lot of openings here from G6 here. Again, Botmo gonna find one, but Caps is gonna fall. Botmo needs to play combo scuff.
Gonna be bombing in. Lopez connected.
Oh, that was probably.
He's popping here, or is he out?
No, he's got. Oh,
They used in through 5 right there. They were just staying in there, kind of hesitating a little bit. Gonna be trying to get on the Aspect. Do get Lol Guy though. Good stuff there. Gonna be trying to clean up these kills.
Nice.
Only 3 up on the side of Witness Gaming. This is definitely doable for them. They have to get, maybe waiting for these respawners. Oh, they can try to get on the point right now. They got the respawners. Just Alpha. Good stuff.
Good round. Tying it up. I was a little worried there because, Bamo Charlie 3 or 4 shots at Alpha. I was only like 40 health and he missed all of them. So I was a little worried about, the spawners soon, but all good. They secured their 1-1, 20 minutes left on this first map of this best of 3.
Yep.
So very exciting stuff so
Something
far.
like that was a tactical pause. I don't know if we can confirm which side took the pause, but just keep in mind with this format, there is no halftime, so teams pausing, in between rounds is probably a really good strategy. Better to do it earlier than later. Go ahead and take the mid though.
So Artist again, Soapy laying down this pressure from onto Artist.
See bomb?
High bomb, doing the classic double mail bomb, just kind of fading and making space. But again, they're not taking any positioning off of it. They kind of just wasted their health. Laz and Carter now both have to kind of just back up and catch bows, which is not good. Bomb mode though, gonna catch a straight pipe from Artist again. I believe that was Caps getting directed, but it doesn't really matter because the positioning. I don't really understand those fade bombs. But Soapy.
Soapy's super deep right there. Oh, he gets taken down.
That's my boy right there going deep. Love that for him. But again, now they're overextending a little bit. Rakuso again going a little too deep. Probably than he should, but Skis a little bit of a spot here, but I don't believe he's going to be getting caught here.
Witness Gaming flooding through.
Yeah,
Logan drops! Logan! He's going huge right now. Just getting those pipes, securing the advantage for his team right there. Skis gonna be at that 60% Uber, gonna have a really good clear shot of going into last. And now Witness Gaming completely on the back foot. All right, walk us in through this incoming last push here, Sandblast.
I mean, this should be just a walk in the park. I mean, the last push was good. It was a little sloppy, but they ended up closing it out. But again, full ad coming out from G6 here. Pretty sad drop from Logai. Unfortunate, it happens though. But next move, you got to keep playing the game here. Sentry gun on the left side of the map from Alpha. G6 prepping to go through the four door to try and kill that gun here.
Yeah.
But again, they're taking a little bit of time.
Gonna use through. Gonna be trying to get down the sentry gun. Good early stuff right there. Now either get kills or get on of a point. Looks like they're just taking their time. Gonna be taking down Laz. He was trying to high bomb away back in the shutter, but late game heavy comes up. But they're just cleaning up a lot of these players right now. It is only gonna be Soapy Meister with cap left. So much cap time on the point though. Can they focus fire down Alpha? He's just heavy tanking him. Just for arrow tanking from Lolgai onto Alpha. They could not kill him. They had so much cap time on point. Really great heads up play from Lolgai just to tank his heavy there, and good stuff from Alpha as well.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I mean, the defensive class that's coming up big. Alpha on Pubis.
Oh, Sniper coming out.
But yeah, Bombo's gonna find Ash there, but again, Laz making a lot of space to try and press that sniper. Rakuso should be getting killed here. Brand Slam gonna have to pretty much get Alpha killed.
Getting baited in by the sniper.
Yeah, that's a little.
Two up, they're caught.
Oh, Lolgai has to use. He only uses on Artist. There is no one else there. And so now he's going to have to retreat back through one. Ash is now up, and it's too little Uber too late. Now, Witness Gaming, they're on the back foot once again. Not as big of disad as it was last time.
Notice
but
there's no scouts up, so Witness Gaming isn't building quite as well as they would like to be.
this is true.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little slow to building here. I mean, this is pushable ad. It's about 35 ad for G6 here. Lolgai not having the best Ubers right now. They need to find a way. I don't know why they're chasing that sniper. All they need to do is just send a soldier, pepper the door, pepper the doorway, rotate out, find the next door. But again, the positioning from G6, they have to keep moving here because it is only about 40 ad, which isn't a ton, but it is edible for Lolgai last year. Guns down, Laz missed all of his air blasts and is going to get caught by this. Laz on Pyro, never before seen. This is history in the making. Butmo going to play the point here, and it's pretty much G6. They came to play. This is a scary G6 right now. I mean, LAN G6 is a different beast. Maybe this config isn't meant for WG. Maybe they're just beavers on LAN. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, G6, everything's in their favor right now. If they win this, I mean that's one of the biggest LAN upsets I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah,
so
coming into this next mid right here, gonna be trying to see what Witness Gaming can do to try and counteract these dominant G6 mids. Looks like maybe gonna be taking a little bit of a high ground presence, just a little bit. And yeah, looks like G6 kind of just backed up by their truck. They don't really have the space that they have previously. Now the soldier bombs are gonna be coming through. Soapy Meister gets taken down to the sticky trap of Artist right now, and you have Laz bombing around right now. So it is in the favor of Witness Gaming at the moment. We do see Botmo trying to go for a desperation play on the Lolgai. He was hitting some shots, but not enough. Rakuso going in. Oh, he gets body blocked by Brand Slam. That is so unfortunate. Oh, he gets him.
I mean, that's what happens when you have to move in of a dump truck, unfortunately. I can relate to that. Sometimes you just get smoked. It happens, especially with 5-ping rockets. You got to have your movement on point. It happens to the best of us. But all good, though. They ended up winning the mid. They are down, their star player, Brand Slam. But again, Witness Gaming wants to keep moving. They just have 2 spawns from G6, but the spawns are a little bit faster for G6 as they are on their 2 right now. Again, Laz gonna bomb in right on the skis. Big damage on the skis. But again, skis not popping. So good damage out there. Yeah, Logan kind of just. Yeah, oh wow, he did. Yeah, I did notice that bomb. He ended up trying to kill skis, but ended up killing Logan by accident. Big bomb from Carter gonna land around the rollout, starting so much damage. And Skis is going to end up forcing that Uber. Cap's actually going to fall to some spam from Artist during that time, and Rakuso is going to straight
Artist on the chase?
The exchange is definitely better for Witness Game, but look at this bomb for Rakuso, going to land nothing, unfortunately.
But other bomb, Soapy?
Soapy going to land nothing. Bot mode as well, going to feed and get nothing.
Skis got Artist, though.
I mean...
For one, I mean, it could delay. It could delay.
That's big. I mean, It might still happen. I mean, this heavy's going to be big. This is where a demo's huge. But again, Branson not going to touch point. Someone has to get down the cap here, and it's going to be...
Oh, but the respawners
Crazy
come in.
soldiers.
They just kill everyone right there. That is incredible. Arrow taking help this time, like in G6, win that last point right there, and at least defend it. So now it is gonna start to wonder about the Ubers in play. Witness Gaming is gonna have a bit first, but Skis on that 80% right now, so they are fairly close. Looks like Witness Gaming gonna be going in, just using that cap time that they already had, can be taking down the gun instantly. Now they gotta get on the cap. They do have a lot of players, and that's gonna be it. Tied up 2-2.
Lol Guy just pushed off about 6 ads, so shout out to Lol Guy. I know he did it yesterday. He pushed off 15 ad on Bagel into G6 and wiped their team off that call. But again, these mids changing pace from G6. I mean, they want maybe they felt something off, going in that mid. Something was in the air, so they slowed it down a little bit. But starting out here, Soapy not as fast. Kind of take it slower this mid. Probably just gonna do a classic high bomb Logan here. Kind of just playing more centralized. But look at Laz, all that positioning for free. But again, gonna fade out and just lose half his HP. Rakuso though, also gonna do the same thing. Soapy as well, gonna go rain to IT. They're gonna instantly try and kill Soapy here. But again, Brand Slam, again, the dump truck movement, not gonna find the kill on the Soapy Meister. And again, gonna just...
Soapy's in behind.
This is the problem. Look at all these people turning for Soapy. And it doesn't matter. Soapy did his job. Again, winning him that mid single-handedly from Soapy Meister. Gonna draw the entire team of Witness Gaming back to 2. Now, Artist gonna lock down this doorway the best he can. So we're gonna see what happens next year. Again, Howard G6 gonna incorporate their sacks coming into the second point here.
Looks like they're probably just gonna be waiting for Soapy Meister to get up here, get buffed, get healed before they try any play on the second right now. Ubers are even, it was a kind of a slower mid right there, both medics staying alive. But it does look like we have bot mode on the sniper, so it looks like they are going to be happy to slow it down at least for a little bit. They don't know that bot mode's on sniper just yet, so his first hit, first shot from bot mode is going to be very critical. That element of surprise looks like he's going to be going into sewer, going to be taking his first peek through there. Got Rakusa to help him, maybe open up that shutter door for him while he charges up a shot. They don't know it just yet, but it looks like Lol Guy's playing safe regardless. He does take the shot, doesn't connect onto anyone. Maybe gets the body shot there on the Alpha, so they do know that they do have some players. Looks like the soldiers are going to be bombing, trying to go into sewer to try and chase him out, but he's playing far back enough that they aren't able to get onto him. So it looks like we're just going to head back into a stalemate. Only 2 minutes left on the round timer right now, so not a super pressure for Leica G6, but they've got to start feeling it at some point. Bot mode has to start hitting the shots. Looks like he's going to take a peek from Al-Qaeda. Is it going to connect? He does connect onto last, so that's going to be the opening pick for them to get some more space here. Ash going to be playing close to try to deny them any of that space, but he's going to be focus fire down right now. Yeah, it looks like he is going to go down from Logan and his friends. We do see Alpha in behind through IT, but Uber has been used, forcing out from Lol Guy right now. They are going to have to leave through 1, and that looks like it's going to be a second cap up for Leica G6.
I mean, yeah, solid play with the sniper. They're really maximizing bot mode's pressure. I mean, I'm unfamiliar with what Lol Guy just forced to. I mean, it looked like they did exchange. I don't know really what was the catalyst to it. I didn't have a good angle on it. But Witness Gaming here, again, on their last, and, almost 10 minutes left in the first map here. And, if you're on either team, nerves are probably setting in. The LAN environment, you have probably a ton of people watching you live. I can already see across the venue that Witness Gaming has probably about 56 people watching them play right now. But if I would be watching, I got G6 till I die. I got my boy Soapy and Logan on this. But again, bot mode unfortunately going to get, juggled up, trying to take a god shot, going to get picked off for it. Again, Lad's going to eat a ton of damage, but again, big trap from Logan. Going to find Alpha and Ash, respectively. Again, Laz has to rotate now. Again, Lad's going to eat a ton of damage, and Lad's also going to fall, overextending a little bit, but look at this Uber. Going to come out. But again, Cap's going a little too deep. Going to get a flash from Skis. Skis milking to 35 HP. Yeah, this is great right now. And again, Rakuso, they have to worry about him. Cap's going to find one. Lol Guy very weak. Soap going to find one. Rakuso going to find one. But Brand Slam going to find a man of his own. The frags instantly turning into favor of G6. Witness game, making it a 3-3.
Ash is coming up so huge right now, just getting those kills, getting the cleanup. Lad, he's got to take this 2v3. They have so much cap them on the point, and that's going to be it. 3-2 in favor of Leica G6.
Some insane last pushes. Those spawners keep coming through and just saving the day. We saw it happen for G6 on their own last, and then Witness Gaming almost pulled it off again, but these last pushes are so close right now. This is a super tight game. 3-2. It could go either way still, but G6 in the lead and looking to extend their lead right now on this next mid.
I mean, I want to talk about like this mid here. If I ever see a soldier go in IT and a scout chases him ever again, I'm probably gonna throw this microphone across the venue. I know, I'll buy another one. But anyway, here comes the bomb from Lads. Again, gonna fade out. No one's taking space off these bombs from Lads. This makes no sense. But look at the space from Raguso. Scout up top. Scout pushing across up top. From all that one bomb from Raguso. Brand Slam and the Alpha taking no position. Alpha's in his sewer getting a pack. Instead of getting a bow, Raguso gonna hit a nice air shot onto Ash there. Again, I don't understand what this play is from Witness Gaming. They're making Laz waste 100 HP, jumping and fading out, and no one's walking forward off of it. No reason to waste your resources like that. Use your buff, trade damage, take positioning that way. There's nothing being given from to Laz with the positioning he's making.
Yeah.
But again, Soapy instantly going fast. Gonna go for
Tried to go for the spoon.
Tried to make Artist his little spoon. Not gonna find it though. But again, Laz gonna be running into sewer here. I don't think Raguso saw him though, so this timing's good for Laz. He's not gonna commit on it though. Again, is Witness Gaming gonna push off this? Again, there is technically, no end to this game until someone hits 5. Or, when the timer ends, win different, they have to win at least one more round, close out the round you're playing.
Yeah.
So
we could see bot mode maybe try and go back on the sniper. It worked last time. It's gonna be waiting for Silkmeister to get back up here. Once again, it's like a G6 trying to push into Witness Gaming second right here. And last time they were successful. They did it fairly cleanly. So we're gonna see if they do it again. Looks like they are. Logan getting the trap up onto Brand Slam, and now they've got a player ad to work with here. Gonna be walking their way through choke. A huge bomb in from one of the soldiers just to make space. Looks like Labs was trying to get onto one of the scouts. Oh, we see Cap going down. Bot mode super weak. He does get focused right down, but Soapy must bring from behind.
Respect.
He gets the force.
The respect from LOL guys onto Soapy.
Yeah, Logan and Raguso are gonna get out though with skis. So this big Uber actually G6 gets their spawners. They'll fight back on the mid here.
I want to see them start moving IT immediately with this Uber. I want to see them play fast here. But they're not even going to. They're going to just not even go back to their scouts. They're going to try and stop this cap. Raguso on the cap, but again, skis Laz bombing a little bit. Ooh, huge air shot from Raguso. Not able to escape there in time. So great shot there.
Oh, Soapy. Yeah, Soapy getting alpha in IT. He is, and he's just still walking forward. Going to be making space for his team already out here on the second before his team's cap mid. Just doing a lot. As you see the rest of Like a G6, we're trying to rush through IT right there. Maybe trying to catch out any players who are peeking through rollout.
Move off this ad. That's exactly what they want to do. They know they have a slim ad, but I think they're going to, call it off. Or move. They were feeling so. Soapy right now is winning them this game. Soapy's positioning, his kills, his impact on these mids, these transitions are near perfect, and he's playing on unbelievably perfect right now. It's insane to see him play this well. So even Ubers, time is on the side of G6 right now. How are they gonna take this exchange in? Maybe they're gonna make it 4-2, but again, Soapy gonna sack. He is gonna find Carter and trade out 4, which is fine. Raguso gonna kind of try and spot the gun here. Artist very weak as well.
They do take down the sentry.
That's good. But no one really in position right now.
Yeah.
Soapy's dead and Raguso.
Bot mode tried to get in through one, and he got shot down pretty weak there. So gonna be waiting to heal up their players yet again. Looks like enough time for Alpha to reset up the sentry gun, so they might have to deal with that as well.
I mean, yeah, sacking here is going to be a little tough. Process is a unique map for sacking on, because it's pretty hard to get a clean one. And Lad's going to find bot mode trying to go, and Soapy going to trade out the kill. Probably a 2-man. Just bot mode got picked off early. Brand Slam on sniper. So no scouts on the side of Witness, which is fine because they have a sentry gun.
Yeah.
So they're kind of just down to probably either reset the timer or try and wipe them. So I want to.
Looks like Witness Gaming gonna be trying to maybe pressure through one at the very least, or send in sack. Actually, no, we have Brand Slam on the sniper, gonna be peeking through one. He did have a shot on the Artist there, but the double soldier bomb on those players 5-1 is gonna mean they're gonna back up, reset, try to work maybe a Brand Slam somewhere else, or just try to play that defensive sniper. Raguso going down, do Brand Slam, sniking him out through lobby as we see a, it's going to be Bomo going down in lobby as well. Good pipe from Artist. So now Witness Gaming going to have Brand Slam in this lower lobby area. He is going to be taken down from the double soldier aggression, but Laz is just getting through. He had some good rockets there, and he manages to live, which is incredible. Actually, no, he does die. It looks like he was almost managed to live. Looks like a G6 going to be pressuring in through one. He already sent a scout through, but it looks like Witness Gaming on it now, going to be trying to push them back as we do head into another pause.
I mean, 2 kills for G6 right now. Probably attack on the side of Witness Gaming. If I had to guess what just happened here is they probably lost the round, is my guess. And Obviously this pause is only about 30 seconds in the past, but it's not looking good for Witness right now. I mean, G6 definitely has been preparing for this. I know they want it and they want it bad. So seeing them play like this on LAN is amazing. I mean, this is definitely, for two people, in my opinion, this is a staple for them, and I really put themselves, and solidify their, performances. It's Caps and Rakuso are the two players that come to mind of like them playing this good on LAN is, a staple for them. It's gonna be something they're gonna have to, they're gonna hold for a while because they're playing amazing. Unpausing now, gun's gonna get spammed. I want to see what Witness Gaming is going to do here. 1 minute left on the shot clock here. That's probably a little bit wrong just because the pause. Alpha going to somehow gun down 2 people. Again, Lav's going to find 1 as well. Only 2 people up from G6, and they are going to be retreating here. It's going to be Caps and bot mode. Or Caps and E, sorry. 7 seconds until all their spawners. They may get the forwards. They do. This is great. I can't tell yet. I don't think they... Yep, nope, they got all the spawners. Amazing.
Yeah, they did.
So it's very, very lucky that they got the spawners.
Looks like they're going to be trying to go forward now that they have the spawners. Vlad's trying to bomb in on this keys, but he surfs well into sewer, so he's nice and safe. We do see Soapy already in behind. He pops Lol Guy. Really great stuff right there. Yeah, Lol Guy, no one was there to spot Soapy Meister or to even deny him. No one was looking at him. Now, like a G6, they still have their 100% Uber, and they're going to be capping up the second, and they've got a really great chance to make this a 4-2 game right here.
I mean, I don't really know where Alpha's positioning was, where he's just with the combo with Grand Slam, but he needs to be in IT watching for that. Other than that, G6 probably going to be Ubering in through the 3-door here. Bot mode going to get, or Logan going to get juggled pretty bad. But again, Ash is overextending, going to get caught, can't get back to spawn. Gun's going to go down here. Point is wide open for play. Bot mode and Caps going to play. Great kiting off the point from Bot mode and Caps there. Again, Brand Slam and Alpha going to chase down Caps and get the kill.
Cap going so deep.
Both those guys tunneling for 1 kill. That's going to result in Soapy and Rakuso to just bomb in and clean up both of those players. And again, 4-2. The game was paused by Law Guy, so...
Yeah, must be Witness Gaming try to adapt after that round win from Leica G6, as it is kind of... Pressure's on for Witness Gaming. Obviously, they still got time to try and come back into this round, but losing down 1 map in this best of 3 is not the great way to start it, as we're going to be going here onto this mid. Going to be interesting to see if a similar thing can happen and Witness Gaming just don't take the space awarded to them by the bombs. We do see the fake bomb going on here. They do have a scout on the roof this time. It is Branch Slam and now Alpha, so it looks like they're getting a bit more roof control and trying to go across right here, but now it looks like it's in favor of Leica G6 just playing this scam game at the moment. It looks like they have the slightly better positioning. The soldiers bombing forward, making space. They do pick down Brand Slam. That's Vlad. That's Ash. All 3 are going down on the side of Witness Gaming, and they're on the chase right now. Like a G6 have blood in their eyes. They're looking for it. They're trying to bomb them by 1. Getting a lot of damage out on the artist. Soapy Meister peeking in through rollout. Just getting that extra spam. And a bit of a slower mid, but still really great stuff from Like G6. They're not halting on the aggression go. Going all the way immediately in. Taking down Alpha and the sentry gun. Just bombing around the point. Almost getting on the low guy. They force him though. Good stuff. Skis was forced during all of that. Is he going to be able to get out? He doesn't meet up with the scout, but they've got the backup right now. Looks like the scout is going to buy enough time for Skis to get out, but we do see Artis on the chase, and yeah, Skis just kill bonds there.
Skis could kill them. I believe in Skis.
Actually, that flash, slightly crucial thing. The flash onto bot mode prevented him from tapping second, which would have slowed down Witness Gaming's roll here. So they're actually going to be glad that Skis did that, because that means they just have to cap mid. They don't have to recap second. They can keep their momentum going much faster here in the second and hopefully come back here in this match for them.
I mean, if there's one thing I want to see Witness Gaming change right now, it's how their flanks playing this game. I don't think Alpha and or Labs are playing as good as they possibly can together. There's a lot of openings for them that I feel like they're just kind of just letting go away, but I want to see how they're going to take this last fight here. Full ad from Law Guy, about 65 ad.
Yeah.
Gonna try and peak the 5 and 4 here. This looks like Artist and Brand Slam gonna be charioting the Uber. Brand Slam gonna play the point almost immediately. No one from G6 is ready to contest
So
the
much
point.
cap time.
A lot of frags coming out from G6 though. They're gonna find 2, Skis and Rakuso and Soapy all dead. +1 man. And again, everyone from Witness Gaming gonna get bows, re-heal. This is where it's gonna erupt because now the next wave, the next last fight too is happening. But look at bot mode.
Bomb mode in behind, getting on the artist. Artist
Oh
just
no.
instantly 180s and pipes him out of existence, but it doesn't matter. Rakuso getting some great kills right now, securing it for his team, at least his defense. And so Rakuso and his co gonna be trying to push out here on the second. Logan kind of leading the charge at rollout right now. We do see Lask maybe fake bombing him just a little bit. Soapmeister bombing forward, getting the space right now, as well as Rakuso maybe trying to get up onto Lask. Lask looks like he's gonna die. No, he does manage to stay alive. It's kind of impressive that he managed to live there, and it's looking like G6 is going to be capping it up. But Witness Gaming, they're not going to let this go for free. Looks like they want to instantly try and re-push this with their Uber ad.
We are now almost in indefinite overtime here, or infinite overtime. 5 seconds left on the map timer, and we are going to go into next cap wins for G6. So three rounds have to go in favor of Witness Gaming here to win the game, but again, they are going to wipe on this last push. I mean, pretty textbook. They pushed off like 12 ad, and they're going to wipe off it. I mean, unlucky. You tried pushing for 20 ad, 15 ad, but it ended up being even. Close. Good. I like the effort though.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tough call to make. You know, if you're on Witness Gaming and they took it. That means that shows they have confidence still.
Yeah, last time it did work, but the difference there is that they already had a lot of cap time on the point, and they didn't have to recap second before they went in there. So now, like a G6, they are once again in the driver's seat, and like you mentioned, Sandblast, they only have to cap it up once, and then they win this first map. Witness Gaming would have to cap 3 more times to win it out. So definitely doable for them. They do have a lot of time to work with, but like a G6, definitely in the driver's seat, as it looks like they're going to be trying to take in this push on the second here.
But they're going to just double sticky Logan in. Logan is just Elon Musk in the air. So just absolutely just sky high. Space S trip to Mars. It's not a one-way ticket because he's alive still. But look at these frags. But again, Witness Gaming on their last point. Soapy gonna kill himself before he can get killed by the ops. And again, everyone from G6 is flooding in from every door possible right now. Pop mode, unfortunately, going a little bit too early, gonna fall. But again, the point is
a lot of cap time.
But again, look at this point.
Logan, what?
Grand slam. The thing loaded from Logan, and they're gonna. Oh, it all comes down to Caps. I've seen Caps never win, and I figured that was gonna happen. Unfortunate from Caps. Good try though. Great effort, but. Great effort there from G6 to push that last point there.
Yeah.
So
the last holds have been really good from both teams so far. Especially they buy time for their spawners, and once those spawners come in, they just start wiping the floor with everyone in. Look at G6 with this huge dry push.
Oh my God, getting on the artist Rakuso.
Look at Log Eyes speed.
Hunts down Appa, and the fight is still ongoing. Soapy's gonna bomb forward. Hits a rocket onto Laz. Ashko gets in deep. He's not gonna find much. He's isolated now in sewer. He's chased down by Caps. The rest of Witness Gaming trying to chase, but Logan has their exit now at the sewer. Is he going to be able to hit this damage? And now G6, they look like they still want to push this. It's going to be a 5 versus 3.
They use Uber.
The back cap's
Gonna be trying to get on this.
Beef slam! Let's go, baby! You gotta hit those, but you can't for some reason because you're trying to land. That's crazy.
Oh my God, Logan is so weak. Can he get out here? Looks like he might be able to if Alpha can run him out. Logan on the aggression right now. Just gonna be trying to push in through this IT area. Really good stuff right here. So now Uber ad in the favor of like G6. They're gonna cap up this point. They have all their players with them. Gonna be taking it in through 1 right now. At least gonna be trying to peek it. They do lose cap, however. Not a great way to start it, but they're gonna use it still regardless on the bot mode. So you're gonna be spamming on that sentry. They do get last, so that's a good early pick right now. Gonna be bombing forward. They still have to worry about the stickies on the point, finally deading them off right now. Gonna have the soldiers bombing through, some cap time on the point. Can they get these picks? It looks like they're going away, and they get it!
Wow. G6, a statement gonna be taking this first round. If you're Witness Gaming, you're a little worried because I know they don't want third. I already know they're probably a little upset after that bagel game from yesterday, but wow, amazing stuff from G6. They are playing phenomenal. I thought there was gonna be a 5-3 for Witness Gaming, but I was wrong. It's a 5-2 for G6. So we're gonna be pulling up the stats here very shortly. I want to look at a couple things. I'm interested to see who is absolutely just going crazy here. So we're gonna sort it by damage here, see who's pumping out the damage. And Logan,
29 and 10.
I mean, you can't make that up. Logan, yeah, Logan's kind of insane. Top fragging the server next to Alpha. Alpha playing a great game, playing also 6 different, 6 different classes. Again, a demo man top fragging on process when you have players like Brand Slam, Caps, bot mode especially. I mean that's incredible. Logan just playing amazing and probably the reason why they won that game again. But look at your players like Grand Slam. Typically, your spearhead of the team, your star player, the man who's taking all the Ubers, go negative, which is rare. That's not. I mean, that's tough. I mean, I want to see him turn it around if they want any chance in this. I feel like Alpha, although in 29 and 17, I only felt his impact when he was on Sniper. Other than that, it kind of just felt like he was just cleaning up.
Yeah.
Well, same with bot mode. Bot mode didn't play a super impressive game either. But I just think it really comes down to literally Soapy and Logan carrying. I'm not even lying to you because I want to see where Caps is at. I think Caps played an okay game as well. Literally none of the scouts dominated. Alpha has a really good stat line, but I didn't feel.
Look at those mids.
Yeah, so many mids won for like a G6.
Very in favor of G6. That was convincing.
Only one mid was won by Witness Gaming for that entire game. It's so hard to come back if you just can't win mids. And so G6 had the mid plan figured out. They're chasing down Witness Gaming players. And when you're ahead at the beginning of the round, yeah, I mean, usually that's going to be enough to close it out. I personally definitely got to give a lot of credit to Soapy there. I felt like he was getting a lot of those forces, and he was moving so fast. I mean, there were mids that he won single-handedly by making space or by just finding a pick early, something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of respect to Soapy there. He's playing confident. I'm glad to see that. I guess they believe in themselves. They're here.
Yeah.
As a higher seed currently, and they're showing us why.
Definitely. Now,
yeah, it's crazy.
Real quick, process done in the favor of like a G6. Next map is gonna be Granary. Kind of an oddball pick in terms of the maps in this LAN. It's only been recently back in the invite map pool. I think maybe last season and this season. Definitely hasn't been played for a while. What do you think of this pick? Who do you think it favors? A lot of these players might be a bit newer to the game, maybe don't have that wealth of experience from ECA playing it constantly. So what do you think about this Granary map pick and how it favors in these teams?
I mean, a lot of players on Witness Gaming have been around the block.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Ash, you have Laz, you have... Honestly, that's pretty much it. I mean, Alpha as well are probably like the main three that I think are probably the most seasoned players in TF2, especially in this server. A lot of people from G6, I'm not really going to throw it up to, old map and everything. I'm not really going to, throw that off to anything, but we have a... Don, I've been waiting for this. You guys remember RGL casting. Look at this right here. Time out for a sec. We're throwing it back, going old school, back to the Golden Cow days, joined by my guy, Marmalou. What's up?
Not just old school. We're going to Granary.
True.
Even older school. Dude, this is my best and favorite map. I love some Granary. Granary is...
So do you guys pick? I can assume Witness picked this, right? Do you guys know?
They picked it because
They must
T6 is
have.
higher seed.
Yeah.
The thing is, Logan, he's had trouble on these mids and sprints and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe they reviewed it.
They're a newer team as
They
well.
are. I don't really want to throw the newer team, not like the newer generation player excuse anymore, because at this point, at the level they're playing, they should really kind of be able to adapt fairly quickly, especially with old heads like bot mode skis. They're like the knowledge old man on the team. Kuso as well. He's been around longer than you probably could expect as well.
I think the one map that actually accounts for is if they play Badlands.
Yeah, that's
That's
different.
yeah.
Badlands has
Capsule
little
look
things
Yeah.
like demos hard, Bromer. You got a lot of stuff you got to watch out for. Back caps. But
That's only new in invite this season, right? Yeah.
They've had 2 weeks maybe to scrim it. I'm surprised no one's picked it. I guess we had a map free for our winter series, but we never got to play it.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
got
make sure
you.
you hold the mic a bit closer to the face. That's all.
Alright, but going into this.
Close to your face.
Okay.
I got you.
Sir, yes, sir. All right.
Our apologies.
So, any predictions about this so far? Any ideas?
I mean, I think we kind of thought Witness Gaming was going to take the first
I
map,
said
though.
5-3 for Witness.
Yeah.
5-2 for G6. I mean, I think this is Laz and Ash's farming ground. I want to say 5-3 again for Witness, but I want to see G6 win. I'll be honest. Soapy and Logan are my boys, so, and I know they're coming to the Fort House tonight. So it's gonna be a little crazy if they win, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta keep it realistic. Soapy is really good. I want to see how Rakuso plays.
Yeah.
I played against Rakuso on this map, and he does a lot of the same repetition, but this is probably the best I've ever seen Rakuso play. So I want to see what's going to change up here, but I'm still going to go 5-3 Witness, and I'm going to lock it in as that.
All right.
Yeah. I have to say Witness wins this as well. I think if like a G6 can get the mid wins and like they have that like very secure mids like they were having on Process where they're just winning them back to back to back super confidently, then I think maybe they can walk away just mid to last them. But I think the thing is Witness Gaming are gonna have the better mids. They probably know it a little bit better. Logan, like you said, has been having a bit of trouble with it. So I'm gonna say maybe like a 4-2 in the favor of a Witness Gaming. I think it's gonna be a bit of a slower game. And they are going to head into that overtime again. I don't know. What do you think about this, Marmalou, having played against these teams at LAN?
So looking at this is such a good pick for Witness because first of all, I've talked to Ding earlier. This is one of the few maps he said that rollout actually matters. If the demo gets there on cat every mid faster, you're down 50, 60 HP and just bad positioning. Also, Alpha, backcap Demon, this is one of those maps you can actually backcap on.
Yeah.
The flank, if you get behind on scout, it ruins everything. And like we said, a lot of pressure also on skis. The double bomb on a cat, you can do that every single mid. Yeah. And if your med can't survive it, you're kind of screwed. Your med demo, it's deadly. So, and also, I really want to see Bagel Map 3.
Yeah.
The run back.
Yeah.
True. See if anybody learned anything from last time. See if there's any adjustments. Somebody watched some demos. You know, you never know. I'm gonna say, I think it's gonna be a 5-2 Witness. But
okay.
I think a lot of this game, I'm saying it's going to be on Logan and Skis. If they can really get through those mids and Skis can rally the troops,
the
heart and soul of G6, the new addition for LAN, but he's the heart and soul. He always is. Gotta love Skis.
Skis is great. And I've already went up to Skis and I said, Skis is the best I've ever seen you play. Skis is playing absolutely insane. When I was watching, I said it before, but now Marm's here. Now that Skis was playing that Bagel match yesterday, he was just unbelievable with his comms, his positioning. He was dictating the pace of the fight, his medic on a Koth map, which is crazy to me. So I want to see how Skis is going to play. I agree with watching out for Logan and Skis, seeing how they're going to try and survive, these horrific bombs from Laz and Ash, because they are terrifying on this map. Laz is a demon on this map. I'm still going to lock in the 5-3. Alpha, again, he's been around the block a while. This is a map, he's definitely familiar with. But I trust Caps enough. I trust Soapy enough to be able to play this map efficiently and play at a level at Witness because they've already beaten them twice now. So even if somehow G6 lose this series, they went 2 for 2 in maps against Witness Gaming. They had an amazing showing. Obviously, they want to take it home. One more map from knocking out the expected grand finalist team. So I'm very, very excited to see how this map ends because if this map ends with a G6 dub, it's going to get a little crazy in here.
Definitely
get a little crazy.
will.
This Five Below going to be so mad next door.
Granary, obviously, it's kind of known for being more of a projectile-favored map. It can really soldier dominant. Do you think that helps any of these teams in particular? Or do you think the soldier duos on both sides are just so good that it's really still all to play for?
Honestly, Rakuso and Soapy have been doing Soapy's been really good at LAN. Rakuso's been super good.
Yeah.
I honestly think they're around the same level right now. And Witness Gaming, it kind of feels like they kind of lost their stride a little bit. I don't know. They're not playing with the same swagger, confidence, just going in, throwing balls to the wall, shooting after that med. But yeah, I kind of want to see, what's your player to watch on each team? Let's say one for each team.
Okay.
Mine will be one for each team. I got Soapy, and honestly, the Roamers, Laz. Those are the ones I'm interested in.
Yeah, I'd probably have to say, I would have said Soapy, but I have to say Logan. Because, if he can survive on these mids, pump out that damage for his team, I think it'll allow Rakuso and Soapy to make the plays that they were making. On the other side, on Witness Gaming, I'd probably have to say Alpha, for those backcap shenanigans to try and see if he can just flex on those players. I think it could be a stomping ground for him, and I'm excited to see if that comes to fruition. What about you, Marmalou?
All good. I was getting those, but I'm going to go outside the box. I think the medics.
Okay.
The thing about Witness is if you let them play their game where low guy Brand Slam out entirely of the fight and they're just sacking for meds, if you let that keep happening, if Skeeves keeps getting picked while Witness or low guy lives, it's going to be a showing, but I definitely think these are all valid picks. I love myself some Granary. 3-minute timer definitely makes the stalemates not as nearly as boring.
Yeah.
But Yeah, overall.
That is interesting, actually, because this is Granary, and Granary has been kind of referred to as like a 7 CP map. You know, taking yard is its whole point on some level. Do you think that's going to put extra pressure on teams? Because going from mid to second, not only do they have to take second, but they also have to take yard in between it, and they only have 3 minutes to do it. Do you think that puts a lot more pressure on these that they might not be used to playing Granary?
Yeah, that was the one worry I had about the 3-minute timer is just Granary mid to second is a lot of ground to cover in 3 minutes, and it really rushes stuff. But yeah, and also one thing before we start, the difference between medics like Howard and Skis. Howard is just one of the best medics mechanically, hands down, and Skis may not be up to that level because Howard is up there, upper echelon. But Skis brings the leadership, the comms, the calmness. And you can really see they're kind of different. They're a bit more composed. In those games where they're maybe behind on Bagel, 0-0, they come out on top a lot of times where maybe not as much before. But the survivability, I think, is definitely going to be a big difference that we're going to see. And they're going to have to pull something else out besides just straight-up DM fights.
Yeah. And knowing these players, I guess you're talking about Skis, but who do you think are going to be like the leaders on these teams? They have to like rally up the troops, you know, get those pep talks, get those tack pauses talks in, and just kind of get them organized and whipped up.
I mean, if you're talking leadership and pep talk, I mean, I'll separate them. Leadership, honestly, Skis.
Okay.
Skis is a great leader. He's a great calmer. He's very concise and very, very easy to understand. And honestly, Caps is probably the vibe carrier on that team. I know for Ford Gaming, me and Patty we're getting a little loud, but and on Witness Gaming, probably like Law Guy is like the funny vibe guy, and I like Carter's leadership. Carter has good leadership. I feel like I like Carter's personality in game. He's a good dude. But I know G6. I think they readied up. One of the teams readied up. Not 100% sure which. So we should be going live momentarily. So I'm excited to see, because I know on this mid I want to watch probably Laz. I was watching a lot of Soapy on these last mids, just because I want to see his mechanics and how he's gonna pressure the demo on these mids. But I want to see Laz. Watching Laz on this map is always a treat. So super excited to see how this mid's gonna develop, and maybe G6 dethrones, the second place team. Maybe, Witness Gaming's a little onliner. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Will we see
This is where we find out.
Will we see the patented Laz on the lamp play, do you think? Just him just going up the lamp.
Batman? He's Batmaning.
I'm actually so excited for this match. I cannot stress how much I want to see the Bagel run back. I want West to win so bad, purely for that.
Yeah.
Purely to take it back. Yeah, of course.
Who's really on top of that? But yeah, leaders. I definitely think Carter Ash is definitely that leader. I think losing Yite lost a bit of the stability, the rock.
I mean, they're looking shaky a little bit so far this
A lot of times they can redirect. Like he's he takes a lot of the blame on the team. Like people call him maybe the scapegoat of the team, and he takes a lot of stuff. If something goes wrong, they just immediately direct to him and they move on. But picking someone up new, you don't really just go at their necks like that. And I don't know who else can really fill that void, which may be part of the problem here. But they look good last series, and a little shaky start. Process not one of the best maps, but I think Granary is a great pick for them overall.
And I was worried about, and I want to know the thought process behind the Bagel pick for Witness Gaming and keeping that in the mix, because it's very worrying for me, because they lost, convincingly. It was a 4-2.
Yeah.
There were rounds, that went to double overtime, but sorry, someone threw a water bottle. That was crazy.
Yeah, could have damaged like $1,000 of equipment. Luckily it didn't. Yeah, luckily it's all good.
But if we go to map 3, this is going to be pretty crazy. So I'm excited to see it. Maybe I didn't see the HNJ Witness game. I don't know if maybe they played Bagel against them. I wasn't at the venue quite yet. I was just kind of cooking some Becky, waking up and everything.
Yeah.
But so probably just, I'm pretty sure they're both teams just talking over some strategies, getting some DM in, because this is the point where it's now or never. Get it all out now, because if you don't, you're probably going to be losing. So
Definitely.
So good
Does-
luck to both teams here, seriously.
Yeah, it does call into question what you think Witness Gaming banned instead. Obviously, they didn't ban Bagel, so they gotta have at least some other maps that they feel they're potentially worse at than Bagel that they decided to ban instead, which is a bit interesting. Just trying to see what these teams' theories are when it comes to this pick ban process. But while we just have a little bit while we're waiting for these players to ready up, just gonna say thanks once again to Localhost for letting us in here using the venue. Shout outs to the sponsors, Face It, Vaxi, all those guys. And then as well, resub.gg. Check it out. Lots of great merch stuff. Lots of great merch stuff as well. Donate, check out the prize pool.
Yeah,
Some
$6,000
great
prize pool.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Your lights are staying on for the next
Yeah.
Manny said it was 4 last night. Somebody must have gone off.
Yeah, I mean, placing
You can
fifth.
eat tomorrow, Marmaloo.
Placing fifth, I can definitely buy a couple McDoubles. So
Spicy McChicken, 2
Spicy
for 2.
McChicken.
They changed it 2 to 250.
what?
You treating yourself.
That's not bad. Listen,
Yeah.
gotta go a little premium. Yeah, shout out to the sponsors. Keeping us, contributing to the prize pool, helping us out a little bit. Our little grassroots game. We're just trying to play in it for fun. Vibing with the boys, and here we are. So it's super awesome, especially to be here at the first LAN back. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I know there's some people here that wanted to go, but with COVID and everything, didn't want to pull out. So again, hopefully we see you next LAN. Shout out to Muma.
Yeah.
Wish you were here, buddy. But staying
Yeah.
back behind.
And then I guess while we're waiting, we can do a little mini interview with Marmaloo.
I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
ready for this one.
Yeah.
Damn,
Well,
this is on
oh
the
well.
spot. I-
Yeah, just on the spot.
I
We
didn't
got
get the
time to
answers ready.
fill. We got time to fill.
Not scripted.
I don't have the script for you to look at, but obviously coming into this, guys, for your tech, you didn't lose a round yesterday. You didn't lose a game. You didn't lose a round. How you feeling going into this grand finals? Obviously, you can kind of survey your opposition, but what's the general team atmosphere? How you guys feeling about grand finals?
Confidence.
Confident.
I think
Okay, good.
we feel like we're the best of the best.
Yeah.
If we play our game, we do our job. I feel like we're going to do a real good job. My team, they're incredible.
Yeah.
Habib, last night, if you were in the venue, all you heard was this guy screaming.
That's true. Lots of took 100.
And yeah,
Uh-huh.
for example, Jay,
Yeah.
not as loud, but I think someone told everybody at some point that he dropped a nuke
Yeah.
in 9 minutes.
Modern Warfare 2.
That's a YouTube
It's
video
just
world record.
Popping off.
Literally.
That'd be a gameplay commentary right there. That's all I'm saying.
100%.
Tactical nuke inbound. No kill streaks.
All right.
Yeah. Pure
Specialist.
Specialists,
That's all
agreed.
I'm saying.
So yeah, you guys have been having a good time. Obviously, scoping out your opposition right now, as it looks like we are getting ready to go live. This is going to be like a G6 versus Witness Gaming map 2 right now here on Granary. If you didn't catch it, like a G6 did win that first map, a 4-2 or 5-2 on process. So now it's going to see if they can pull out a repeat performance, or if Witness Gaming's map pick is going to take them this win. Why don't you take it away on this mid here, Marmaloo?
All right, like I said, rolling out, I really want to see how Laz can do here. I want to see if he can really pressure Logan. And if Logan really worked on that rollout, because that's going to be a big thing. But both Demo getting on the cat, both of them around the same time. No high bombs right away. We're starting to get through. Saw a high bomb from both soldiers immediately. Left it on the couch, onto skis. Skis down instantly. Now this is getting a bit scrapped. They're going to have to hunt Low Guy. Scout onto Low Guy. Low Guy's moving. Low Guy gets picked off. And it's looking like G6 is having a really good job, unless Brandslam can come up with something, and he doesn't. Just Ash left over, and 2 scouts, and he's like 10-8, this ain't happening. And a really good mid opener, even though they jumped on got skis instantly, they followed up. They cleaned everybody else up, and it was a very clean mid from G6.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty textbook. I mean, again, you saw skis pretty much get instantly killed, but again, the snapback from G6 was very apparent. Soapy getting a nice, making some big space. Bot mode and Logan were, killing Law Guy towards the end, but now the classic Granary second stalemate. I want to see if G6 is going to shove left yard here. Super efficient to kind of just overwhelm the flank there, because typically it's just one soldier there. Because a lot of the times if your scout plays up close there with Laz, so if Alpha plays close, he's probably going to eat the same damage as him. So that's not really that good, but I mean, this is a tough point to break here. So You might be seeing some shot clock resets. You might be seeing some crazy Hail Mary Ubers, you know, with how this clock's going to go down. I mean, you've been playing right now this so far longer. Have you been scrimming this map online? How's it been forming?
Not that much, but look, a minute's passed. They haven't moved a finger. They've been weak, and this is looking like a shot clock reset. The thing is, if they busted through that left yard onto the soldier gets out. Soapy's weak, but they're getting bot mode behind. And this is kind of where it all starts falling apart. Soapy's weak. They're still grouped together. They're going back, setting 2v2 into Lunchbox. Laz in. And it's getting really scrappy. Nice rockets. They're weak. If the scout can follow up, this would be really good.
Flying from Soapy on the Alpha.
Oh, and they drop 2, and now this is getting really, really bad for Lil Guy and the rest of Witness Gaming. Let's see if they can get out clean.
That was an amazing pinch from Soapy there to bomb up through Lunchbox. And again, this positioning from Caps, trading his health, but again, unfortunately going to catch it direct from Ash. But the Uber does get forced out here. They are going to save Caps bot mode, or sorry, Caps and Logan here. Big Uber from Skis. Bot mode's going to find one on the flank and kill Ash. And again, G6 is going to be moving in. Soapy, again, the pace from him is incredible. Art is going to take some damage. He might be getting caught here. He is. Laz as well, going to try and find 2 as well, which is huge from Laz. Again, it's just bot mode. Bot mode's going to find Laz as well. Bot mode not going down without a fight, though. Going to finally get killed. Logan, all up to him. He can 2-pipe out there. He's going to hit a Law Guy. Trying to kill Law Guy, but again, going to arrow him down. So, absolutely insane from WG to hold that, even with Artist going down.
Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, looking at that, the thing that G6... The thing about G6 does here is they get really scrappy. They love taking those dry pushes. It works, it sometimes doesn't work, but the thing, like we said, that low guy survivability is the difference. Now they have they got a full wipe. They get into yard for free. Bot mode is on spy. Ooh. They don't see it. Bot mode's gonna have to get really good timing because they may just pop through one of these
Oh my god.
He's taking a long time. This may not come to fruition. If they can stall long enough for Bot mode's getting in on a low guy. Bot and he gets the backstab, and now it's all gonna fall apart. You gotta get onto Skis. 2 down on the side of Witness. And now you just gotta keep your eyes up, make sure no one makes a play. Bot mode in, and he's down. But really, really good play from Bot mode, and good play from Skis living there.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I'm hearing some drop guy chants, unfortunately, in the crowd. But again, the Uber's gonna pop out very, very early from G6, and they are gonna find one. So Laz getting the force. Oh, amazing for him. But look at this positioning.
Where's behind?
Yeah, this
Ash is behind. He's in on the med. He gets on the med. He gets the med down.
And he gets Rakuso.
What a play. And now they're back in the game. Just hero play after hero play. And now, once again, this is that back cap potential. You got to make sure you cover the doors. You're down a soldier. It makes it a little bit sketchy. Bomb mode in that bottom left in, peeking into last. He gets out. But yeah, you got to be paranoid a little bit if you're on the side of Witness Gaming.
Yeah, you know, Laz covering up top. So it's it is a scary. Granary second is always very, very scary to push out of because there's so many corners, so many flanks you have to cover. You know, there's so many ways you can just be a little rat and get a back happen. But again, G6 actually giving up a lot of ground here, not trying to opt in for forcing through Shutter or Lunchbox there. So Witness Gaming gonna just Uber through immediately. Art is gonna get his jump snuffed out. Oh my god, huge rockets from but Art is gonna hit a big air shot onto Soapy. He is still gonna fall, but Soapy gonna be very low and he's gonna get cleaned up by Laz. So 2 frags going in favor of Witness Gaming though, but they are gonna lose Artist 4 and Skis is gonna make out like a bandit with about a 60% ad.
Now that's a great trade, and now, yeah, like you said, they got ad. Now they can push back into mid, no demo. Those chokes are gonna be really easy to fly through, but you still gotta watch out for the double soldier bomb. Flanks a little bit weak with Soapy down, but they're taking their time, making sure they get their Uber. And Artist may be able to get here for some spam in the end.
I don't like Alpha's positioning here. Alpha's all on. I get he's trying to get that positioning and get that information, but he almost got killed for it with 3 HP. He survived. Big bombs from the soldiers though, but great bait from Skis there to not take any of that damage. And Bomb mode is going to kill one of the soldiers that bomb. Logan is going to fall. Great pick from Laz, but again, 2 for 2. It is for a demo man, however. Again, now you're 2 projectiles, so forcing, you know, trying to spam G6 through this doorway is going to be a little bit tougher. But they did pick the only door that Artist was watching, so a little unlucky. But again, Soapy, big bomb into the skybox, gonna almost get arrored by Law Guy and blow up and kill himself before the ops can take him. We love that.
And Bomb mode actually slipping behind. I don't know if anybody actually saw him. From how it looks, I don't think they know. And if you push into mid off this, Bomb mode's gonna get that back cap and just sprint right to last and just keep being annoying. And the back cap starting. Do they realize how fast they're gonna come back? Scout soldier, Laz is right there, but he's waiting for help. He doesn't fight. Bomb mode gets cap. He's going to last. Will they be able to catch him, or we might? Oh
no, they got him. Yeah,
they got him.
Laz hit him with the lucky splash. But I want you to take a moment that Skis died in that chaos. Skis somehow died. We were really fixated on the bot mode flank, but Skis unfortunately getting caught somewhere. So very unlucky on the side of G6 to lose their medic here. And Witness Gaming going to start moving very slowly, getting their buffs out. Alpha's dead, so they are down one of their flank players. So I want to see them move a little bit quicker here, play with more confidence. They have Uber. They have their get out of jail free card. Even if they Uber, it's only about 25-30 disad. So I don't know why they're playing at such a slow pace maybe. No off class.
It's a 70 disad. That's huge. And they're getting it. They bomb in. Artist all the way in. And they catch him. They may get Soapy here. Soapy's super weak. Soapy gets the pack, and Soapy's so slippery.
Wow.
They get nothing with the Uber. And this is a leapfrog situation now.
That is huge from Soapy. And not even dying there is the icing on the cake. That's so much extra that they shouldn't have had, but they got. So again, I want to see maybe G6 speeds it up, plays a little bit faster than Witness does. So I want to see what the play here is. Everyone's getting their buffs all organized, prepping the push.
Yeah, the thing about this map is demo bombing isn't. It's a little bit scary to do.
Yeah.
You can't really just pop through doors like you do in other maps, but they're getting through that lower garage door. They're pushing for the flank. Soldier behind. They get one. Soapy's weak and choke. Help comes in from Recruso. Alpha does not care about Recruso.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Little unlucky from Alpha. Kind of getting shot in the butt. But again, look at Laz. Not on the pain train, unfortunately, but Soapy barely contest this fight. And they're going to, but Soapy, wow, very lucky that he managed to get the pack. And again, Caps is going to kill Laz. And again, 2 down from the side of Witness Gaming. The flank dead again from Witness Gaming. In bot mode just now spawning. Soapy is playing his life perfect. He's actually alive a lot more than Laz, and probably getting more than what Laz is getting right now. But again, G6 going to try and move in. It looks like they're just going to probably just choose the stalemate here. Ball's in Witness's court. They have the positioning. And a little bit of cap time on 2, but probably not going to really amount to anything.
Honestly, if I'm Witness, I take that. We sacked 2 to get Uber and keep mid. The only thing is a minute was gone during that exchange, so now they gotta really pick it up here. They only can send maybe 1 wave of sacks, or they gotta push as a team to try and get in the yard and start touching 2.
And this is the unique thing with Greenery. It's kind of like taking 2 control points. You have to take yard, and then you have to take the actual point.
There's the 1 man, which that's about 30 seconds off the clock. He's got to spawn, he's got to get there, he's got to get buffed. And now they have 1 minute to work with them. Let's see if G6 wants to reset or if they want to try and do something here. They're busting through choke. Soapy is all the way and making so much space. He's getting weak, getting collapsed on by everybody. He's still squirming.
Soapy's movement was so good. Alpha is going to find his man on the flank. Cap's going to run away through the flank there. And again, G6 holding their 2. But again, no bot mode, which is going to open up some of the map. And look at Alpha. Being a little rat, grabbing the pack, already up in lunchbox here. Completely behind G6, but I think Recruso knows. No, Recruso doesn't know. But again, unfortunately, Alpha going to miss on Recruso and not get that kill. He actually had his pickaxe out. I'm not going to get that kill. Even Uber's 45 seconds on the clock here. Ash also going to fall. This is amazing for G6.
And when we call players rats, it's like in an endearing way. Like rats can be cute. They're a little bit wiggly, and they do their job. It's the most nice way to say that. They're sneaky, but
they are
a little bit ratty, But they're getting in. A pop comes in from Witness, and they get free.
Skis drops the Uber.
No, that's huge. That is a momentum shift. They're in such a good spot, and now they get second. They could have maybe round reset if they waited, but this team loves those pushes, even pushes. They think they're better, they're faster. But they get 6 up, 6 down. This is really bad. If they can get on those spawn doors, they're going to be locked in. They have the rocket room still, so it's a long rotate. They're on the doors, damage the cap time. In that drop, if I'm Skis, I'm in my head a bit, but that man's got mental up fortitude.
Yeah, happens, man. Listen, on to the next. It happens. So, a lot of clapping going on in the venue right now. Hopefully something cool just happened. We'll see it on stream very shortly. But next mid here coming out from both teams here. I want to see Laz. I want to see Laz's team follow up a little bit more on the space that Laz is making. Because Laz is fading out and trading a lot of his health, but his team isn't taking the positioning that Laz is making for them. So, Logan already being pressured by Alpha and dying instantly and getting away, scot-free. But look at all these frags immediately turning in favor of G6. Unreal, just collapsing. And
that's really all their bombs are doing. They get on Skis, and I think G6 they accept they know Skis is gonna die. They're gonna double bomb every mid, and they say, whatever, let's kill everybody else, let's trade it out. Last 2 mids have been absolutely great. And I can hear him be raving about Soapy. He's literally right over there. He's popping off. the best.
I mean, if you saw Soapy's mid, Soapy, this is, like I said, everyone is playing to their max potential right now. Everyone is exceeding their own limits. Everyone wants this win. Witness Gaming going to try and recap their own 2 here. Bot mode going to be fighting Laz on the flank and getting the kill. Cap's going to find Ash as well. Again, both the soldiers taking on, just bad fights. And again, G6 tunneling in here, trying to get on the point. But look at this Cap time on 2.
Oh.
Look at Alpha. Time out for a sec. Look at Alpha. But
Oh my God. the
unfortunate.
timing.
Almost had it. Great play from Alpha there. I like the heads up play from Alpha to try and back cap and finish that. But again, it just wasn't enough. They were just tacking the point and managed to get it. 1-1, tied up. Again, tournament life for Witness Gaming right now. If they lose this game, they're out at 3rd place, which is a huge upset. And it's in a very long time we'll see a 2nd seed team fall early.
Like we were saying, Alpha, Ratty, that was such an, he was on top of that. 1 second more, but we're on the mid. Let's see if there's another double bomb or Witness has another strat. Laz in high, on the med, getting in, double bomb, med down. Let's see if it works for them. They're losing the mid
Well,
again.
look
It
at
looks
the
like
trades.
3v3. They have height on the bot mode. They're focusing down Alpha on the pack. Oh, it's a 2v2 scout. He scouted, and then one scout goes down. It's just bot mode versus 2, and he's getting pincered. And that's a win for Witness. And both teams, they're just slamming their head into each other's walls. And sometimes you come on top, sometimes you don't.
I want to see one of the medics play up top on the crates now. Skis is defaulting right to the pack, so he has that insurance to get that, 80 some odd HP back. But
The
it's
thing
not
is,
working.
he's trying to heal Logan, because Logan's going floor.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they should switch it up then, because both meds are exploding pretty much. Maybe if Skis has maybe 3 or 4 more seconds of life to just get it more heals out, maybe he could live. Maybe they'll win the mids like that.
So try in, and they're getting a lot of damage on the bot mode. Bot mode's weak. They get bot mode down. This fight is so chaotic. It's so beat behind. Gets damage on both scouts on the demo. So much damage as
Oh
they
my
kill
god.
absolutely everybody. And now Logan's crazy. When you talk about mids, I think the mindset is if Skis drops to the floor, he at least gets both soldiers on the low ground. He's like, I'm gonna die. Get both these soldiers in this really, really bad spot. And I
Yeah.
think that's the mindset both teams are trying to go through. And
Yeah.
it looks like it's Alpha and forwards. Once again, most endearing way. He's a little bit ratty. A little bit ratty.
Yep.
A little bit ratty, but
He's
we
the-
love rats. I love rats. Have you seen Sam? Sam's rats? He's got some cute rats.
Sam does have very cute hats, but again,
Get the force.
yeah, this is nice play from Ash. But again, they lost 2 for it though. And there's no off class right now. No gun, no heavy. Brand Slam trying to kill Rakuso. So much damage on the Rakuso. Gonna finally get a bow here. But again, Cap's playing the point here. Brand Slam trying to slow it down the best he can. Bot mode gonna try and have Logan in bot mode on the point as well. And again, G6 gonna be up in this round on Witness's map pick potentially.
Yeah, this is back and forth. So far, I don't know the logs, but mid's definitely looking like it gets you rounds, which Granary's a big proponent of that. You win the mid, you're in a really good spot.
Yeah, man. I mean, the mids are so influential on this map, similar to how Gully works as well. If you win mid on Gully convincingly, you can almost always win off of it. And again, wiping that G6 wipe onto Witness Gaming was insane. But again, mid number 4 here, big bomb from Laz onto Catwalk. Ski slowing himself down. Great at that. That's what we want to see. But again, look at Carter, or Ash rather, also trying to get on Ski. He's not going to find it. Mid is over again. Long guy going to kill Soapy because no one else can kill him. And Logan going to find another pipe onto Alpha. And again, just G6 moving at such a fast pace. You love to see how fast they're playing. And again, they are on to ready to cap and push their last again.
The tire trap though, they get caps down. They don't have any scouts here. Bum was on mid. It's gonna let Wiz get back in the lobby, get that control. A really clever play by Skis. Witness, no matter what, they're like, I'm gonna kill Skis. Little guy's gonna try and live. And Skis knows that, puts himself in the hardest position to get killed. And they get 2 soldier picks for it. Ash can't follow up. It gets denied.
Yeah. I mean, again, even Uber's here. Alpha choosing to, keep the rat in the cage right now, not off class here. So I want to see what the next move here is from Witness Gaming, because, I mean, you got to be a little worried right now. I mean, they're on their champion, not championship, like playoff life here.
Fighting for their lives.
Really, yeah. I mean, and G6 came with everything. I mean, from death matching to positioning. They know every move that Witness wants to make. And again, the venue is going crazy right now.
Rakuso weak in lunchbox. He barely gets out. They're getting a little bit of ground in lunch. They're trying to work it a little bit. Laz actually putting himself in a position to get attacked, but he slips out. Now they're slowly getting ready to take that lunchbox side. Getting buffed up. Peek and Z. Caps trying to get in it. Maybe they're going to take a trade. Maybe they send a 2-man. It could be anything from here. Still waiting. They're trying to get some space. Rakuso jumps into lunch. Old soldier scout up there, and it's really slow right now. They're taking their time.
They are, yeah. I mean, and honestly, they have the right to. They want to just play as slow as they can, run down the shot clock. You know, the time's in their favor right now. Although the game will not end until, you know, after the 12 minutes, you have to win one more round if you're not at 4, or not at 5 rather. So we'll see what the flank wants to do here from G6. Looks like Soapy and Bot Mode are talking to each other here, getting ready to push it, but actually just Ubering and right through on the Caps and exchanging onto Artist there. And Rakuso gonna be going up super deep and open up the map for his team. And again, Bot Mode and Caps gonna find 2 as well. The flank from Witness just cannot keep up with the flank of G6, and they're getting smoked in these team fights. Grand Slam, nowhere to be found here. Law guy just not really stopping 2, but Artist not going to be able to stop. And Artist is the one to stop 2 for some reason. Now there's no traps on point. That could have bided some time for the spawners. And G6 again going up 3-1.
The thing I want to highlight there, Skis won that fight. That soldier up top, Skis flashed the soldier top, and he
I
killed
saw
one,
that.
damage to the other. That's 2 picks right there, all on the med. Those little things don't show up in the kill feed, but that flash was incredible.
Yeah.
An Artist trying to make the play. The thing is, holding last, 3v5,
It's
3v4.
very unlikely. I like Artist.
He was close. He piped the scout, but just not enough. Demo versus scout, it's
It's
hard.
unfavorable, and I like the play he made. It was the only play he probably could have made in all honesty.
We're both Demo's catwalk. Let's see if the high bombs come out. High bomb. Last kind of whips his jump a little bit, maybe for his own good. He's not really in mid. They're on the Logan. They
Wow,
can do
big
with the
bomb.
ball.
This is a completely different pacing from Witness Gaming. Both medics are alive. Skis played a lot passive, but again, the positioning from Brand Slam and Alpha this mid on top of the point, and making sure that, you know, when Soapy or, you know, Rakusa have to peel back to Skis to help with those soldiers, ended up getting those kills there. So that's amazing.
I honestly think that flub from Laz actually helped him, because he may have just
bit,
jumped
yeah.
into that med, because they realize now Skis is baiting. They're on last. Scout goes from there. And now they're getting on the door. So much damage from Laz, and they force the Uber out. The little guy pops on point. They're trying to get a lot of damage. So many flashes. Grand Slam is going absolutely crazy with the damage on everybody. The fight's getting super, super scrappy.
Oh, but the picks from Witness Gaming gonna slowly be trickling in favor of them. Alpha gonna finish off Caps as well. And again, Skis caught, Logan caught. Bot Mode all up to you, 1 versus 4. Unfortunately not enough. And again, 2-3 still in favor of G6, however, but only 10 minutes on the clock right now.
Maybe if Bot Mode was cheating, he could have won that, but
Yeah,
otherwise...
Perfection was in the server.
Who?
Wait, what?
This is an RGL station.
What?
We can't say that name. We can't say that
wait,
name.
what?
Cut it.
Yo, yeah, my fault.
Cut it.
Shoot. But it's all right, though. We're going into the next
Scrap that
minute.
last minute there. Okay, thanks. All right, so we're going into this next mid. I want to see if Skis is still going to bait this, because
I like it when he baits like that.
but the thing is, they finally realized that if
They
they do
do.
that, they're going to ignore Skis. Skis is not really in the fight. He's got a pick they can get. Logan's already super weak, dropping on the floor. Soldier's double onto Logan. They get him down. Soldier on the lamp. He's in on the mid. He gets in. He gets damaged. Oh, so much damage with it. They're going to lose the mid. But good salvage there from Rakuso.
But don't count Bot Mode yet, though, against Brand Slam. Oh my god. Brand Slam almost losing that. But again, great stuff to Witness. They're really adapting now and playing off the aggression of Laz way better. You could see it in the performances. That bomb from Laz, the Batman spot, really helped out to close out that frag on the Skis.
Yeah, the thing about, it's kind of like you pick your poison. Do you want your demo to get bombed? Do you want your med to get bombed? And when Skis baits like that, the demo's left out to dry. No bows, no buff.
Yeah.
The med may live, but your demo's dead, and a lot of times it's harder to clean up on a demo pick. You want to
Agreed.
your scouts around your med, not your demo.
Yeah. So again, Witness Gaming, believe it or not, are they on crits? I can't tell. Can we get an angle on that Medigun real quick? Because they're building Uber very, very fast. I want to see the Medigun here from Law Guy. Yeah, they are on the crits.
Ooh, that good
This
catch,
is
good
very
catch.
reminiscent of Ascent Marmalou taking the crits on the soldier and wiping
Hey.
the entire team. I want
That
to
was
see
you casting. Do it again.
and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but not as in the same fashion as they do a ton of damage onto, I believe that was onto Art or Logan rather, and they're not gonna find that kill. But again, they are gonna re-push in with full ad here. Art is gonna be a little bit more caught in here, but again, great force from Laz to drop down from that shutter and get the kill here. And they are gonna find Laz as well, but other than that, That's
Trying to get
pretty
out,
much
drop
it.
this
Ah, no, not gonna be able to get out through drop down.
2 soldiers down. This is a mid push, but the thing is, Lol guy's gonna get that crits when they start getting into the point, and this could be a crazy crit. The Ascent Marmalukes, that they lost after we got that crit, so hopefully that didn't happen. They're getting through. Laz just gets here so much
my
damage
gosh.
onto him, and G6 has so much space caps in.
But look at the spoon, poverty spoon though on the alpha, not gonna get the crit. And again, bot mode, smoking brand slam there. That was crazy. And again, Logan dying for it though, but again, no scouts. There is no denial right now from the side of
This
Witness.
is not normally. Someone needs to check Bomb Mode's PC. And
Yeah,
we were talking about cheating, and I think admin.
I mean, yeah, we need someone to take a look. Bot mode was having PC issues earlier. His config is definitely a little fishy. But again,
Does he got Word.exe or like?
he may have some Word.exe right now. We got to check PC. This is crazy. But again,
It's coming out from. They take a trade in. G6 still has that high ground on mid, and let's see how Witness wants to
They
bust
flubbed
through
the
trade.
crits there. I tried to
Oh, I
go in and
forgot
they
they're on
flubbed the
crits.
crits.
yeah,
You're
they
right,
flubbed
good catch,
it.
good
They
catch.
flubbed it, yeah.
Completely forgot.
So again, slowing down the game. I heard a little bit of, pop off just now. So it's a tale of to come here. Hopefully, bot mode gonna find. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at the frags from Logan and Rakuso and bot mode all getting their mans. And again, Caps taking this positioning, running it through. Gonna try and get as much space as possible. This could turn into a last push here, and they might win off this.
I don't love that play. I don't know. I wasn't watching that closely, but they have crits at. They should play off that. They went off a dry push. And if they're feeling it, they're feeling it. But in the end, you're going to have some sort of ad. And this is the problem with crits is now you're stuck on your last with crits while they have Uber.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you space yourself, they're going to have to force really, really early. But still, your med's not invulnerable. They just do a lot of damage.
So again, I want to see what it's looking like from G6, knowing that Law Guy is on crits. So they are just gonna walk it on in here. Logan they're trying to spam down. The gun's gonna go down. And again, the Uber gets popped off. They're gonna kite into spawn. Everyone's in spawn right now. Ash gonna get caught. Laz behind. And again, there's so much point play right now. That's it. No one from Witness Gaming can stop that point.
This is
Good crits.
Witness's tournament life on the line. They need to step up here. This is their last chance. If they want a chance at the next series and the grand finals, this is it.
This is crazy. This is a first time in a very, very long time that the upset would ever happen. Let alone on LAN. So let's see what's gonna happen here. I want to see what's gonna happen here. Let's see what's gonna happen here. G6. Potentially the final mid for Witness Gaming here. Big bomb from Laz onto Logan. Not gonna find the kill.
The goal from Skis, and now they're coming in. Low guy down. Skis still up, Skis living, and they're all in this corner.
Grand Slam and Alpha.
Everyone's in front. They know where they are. As long as they play beam, and they're gonna get out. They're gonna keep their lives. Try and stall second, buy some time. But Skis living there is massive. That is what they've needed the whole time. Low guy down, Skis up, and now Witness is in such a bad spot. Their backs are against the wall. And with this config, time of the whole game's not going to end up, but still, that time's getting lower and lower, and it's going to get harder and harder.
I mean, it all comes down to this. Cookie Jake in spec chat. Love that for Cookie Jake. Watching this live as well from LAN. Again, backs are on the wall, as Marmalou was saying. It all comes down to this last push from G6. Can they send home North America's second best team? And
They're season champions. I don't know the RGL seasons. They're already in. They get in so deep with the super. The gun's still up. They get onto Artist. Artist so weak, and they get Artist down. And now this is looking really, really bad. Soldier on the pipe, weak. Oh, the fight. They get a trade on the last.
With the
There's cap time
frags.
coming in. There's cap time coming in. In bomb mode.
Get
The fight. Check his PC. This man is cracked.
Wow, absolutely insane. G6 with a phenomenal upset against Witness Gaming. This has never been seen before, and if not very rarely since last time Witness won online. And again, playing on LAN is a different environment, and the players from G6 just turned up for the LAN. And look at them go. We're pulling up the stats right now. And again, bot mode.
Yeah, someone needs to check
Oh
that guy
my
out.
God. Yeah,
I'm not
bot
playing
mode.
until someone checks his PC. I'm scared.
Yeah, bot mode absolutely just played absolutely insane. And Caps as well. This is a complete turnaround from the scouts from last game on process. It was a Logan show last game. Now it's a Caps bot mode show. And again, Brand Slam, Alpha can't keep up. We're going to check the med picks right now. And again, the soldiers from, again, Witness Gaming actually leading in, med picks from the soldier perspective. 6-4 in favor of Witness Gaming.
Now
But
looking at it, the soldiers on the mids, soldiers get med every time. But
exactly.
in the end, looking at the mids, it was pretty even, but definitely Caps being that safety net. Ball mode, the scouts from G6 definitely doing a great job. And if you're Witness, you hate to see it, but
Yeah.
there's still the next season coming up. Hopefully they can try and work on a little bit of stuff, because this is a new pickup.
It is, yeah. I mean, listen.
Alpha had very short notice, 1 or 2 weeks, and he balled out last map.
He did. He did good
really
last
well.
map. He did good. He did do good. But at the end of the day, G6 just came as the better team for this event. Other than that, guys,
Caps
absolutely
had the
insane.
least amount of deaths in the server.
You love to see it.
My man is out of there.
He's just baiting. We love it. Shout out to the combo scouts that bait. Couldn't be me. Other than that, though,
Shout out
guys,
to the combo scouts that feed. That's you.
that's me.
That's you.
Let's go. I'll hold that with pride, though. Not even gonna troll. But guys, that was an amazing game. Surely, guys, we're probably gonna take a little bit of an intermission here. The grand finals are gonna get prepped up. Again, shout out to our sponsors to supporting us at this event. Froyo has to get set up now. G6 probably gonna take a little bit of a breather, relax a little bit. Dude, it's an honor as always.
Good luck in your game,
But
Mark.
guys-
Thank you. Shout out to Zilly Chang. Miss you, bro.
Shout out to Muma. Love you guys. But other than that, we'll be back later, guys.
Yeah, we'll be back in just a little bit. See you then.